I might be wacky, but I wanna play. I'm your best friend, you can get away. I deserve a treat, cause I'm a fluffy babe. I got hair shaking the air, doggy by the day. Because I'm rock alone if you feel like your master loves you. Because I'm drag along if you feel like your tail is chasing you. Because I'm all along if you want to cuddle from me to you. Because I'm a dog around if you think you're my best friend too. Come stay down, K9. Come stay down, my bark is too high. Come stay down, K9. Come stay down, I shake cause I'm rock along if you feel like your master loves you. Because I'm drag along if you feel like your tail is chasing you. Because I'm all along if you want to cuddle from me to you. Because I'm a dog around if you think you're my best friend too. Come play now, K9. Come play now, my bark is too high. Come stay down, K9. Come stay down, I shake cause I'm rock alone if you feel like your master loves you. Because I'm drag along if you feel like your tail is chasing you. Because I'm all along if you want to cuddle from me to you. Hey, hey, hey. Look around if you think you're my best friend too.
Welcome everyone to the Queen and I. Hey Queen.
Hello, everyone.
What,
It's been a while.
what's wrong? You got this funny look on your face like I set your cat on fire or something.
It's just been a long time
Yeah,
since
it is.
I've been on,
Yeah.
since I've talked, since I've been hanging out.
So it's sorry, what's popping? That was cold.
Well, have you heard people talking here lately about being on some kind of like a journey, like a healing journey, or they're on a
Spiritual journey.
or they're on a just a journey. You've heard people talk about that, right?
Yeah, it's a bunch of hooey, but what about it?
Well, so my hooey is what we're
Oh,
going to talk about.
you're on a journey?
Well, I kind of got thrown into the journey.
Well, you know what? You used to drive one.
Well,
A Dodge journey.
that is true. So for the ladies that are out there, the women that are out there, it's not your typical stuff that you hear or see or whatever during my time whenever I'm on here. It's not the same stuff. So hello, Sean. It's good to see you. So yes, we're talking about these journeys. You hear people talking about being on like a weight loss journey, a healing journey, a whatever kind of journey that you can think of.
Going to see Journey in a concert?
Well, not quite like that, but
Hi, Susan.
so you think, hi Susan, welcome in. You're one of the gals, so you can most definitely relate. Daniel Berry, welcome in.
What did you
So
say?
Daniel Berry.
Oh, I
He
thought you
come
said Dingle.
No,
Okay.
not this time.
Not Dingle, not the Dingleberry
No, not this time. So
eye.
so
Look, he started laughing. He cracked a smile. Not this time.
so whenever I would hear people talk about, oh, I'm on this journey, I would think, well, what kind of sense is that? Like, what is that? What does that mean that you're on a journey?
I know. May I say something?
What?
I know for a fact that you have to take one step to start the 1,000-foot journey.
Well, that is also
Before
true.
the 1,000-step journey begins, you must take one step. That's it.
Well, so at any rate, I'd always wonder, what exactly does that mean? I'm on a health journey, or I'm on a this journey, or a that journey.
Money 420,
What-
what's up, man?
I've always wondered, what does that mean? What is that? But I've never really dealt with it, or looked into it, or anything like that. I just kind of done my thing and went on about my business. And about a little over a week ago, I was thrown into a journey, and I wanted to share a little bit about my journey, about my experience, about um, being on this journey, and maybe that might help some of you all that are out there listening or watching or whatever. What exactly does that look like? And so hopefully you also have some feedback too on this.
I'm stuck in neutral. I ain't on no journey.
Who is a comedian?
Or if I am on a journey, it's probably in reverse.
Sometimes I feel like I've been going in reverse. So now I know.
Hey, good citizen, welcome in.
And like I said, this stuff that I'm talking about, it's not what you normally hear, and you may or may not like it. That's that's fine too.
You're kind of pulling an upstate. We don't know have no idea what you're talking
Well, I'm
about.
fixing to get into
Oh,
it.
okay.
I'm fixing to get into my journey about figuring out who I am. I got lost somewhere along the way, and that is why I've not been on in a while. And nothing's wrong or anything like that. Just finding myself. So what does that look like? What does finding yourself, finding your way look like, and getting down to the bare bones of what you represent, how you think, what you believe, breaking it down to what you are, who you are. And I think at first I thought, oh my gosh, I don't want to be thrown into this. I don't want to be thrown into try to figure out who that I am, or what that I am, or what's going on in my life and my thoughts. And now I'm starting to come out on the other side, figuring out exactly who I am and what I believe and what I stand for and how I believe, um, and figuring it out. How do you figure it out? Do
Me?
you pray about it? Do you meditate on it? Do you just kind of, what do you do whenever you're trying to solve an issue?
I try to do it myself until I realize I can't. Then I have to have help.
When you hit that when you hit that last layer, and you're there on that rock bottom, then you go and you say, wait a minute, we got to change some things, right?
Yeah.
You go back. Could you go back so I can see back what people are saying?
Yeah. I was just looking at my kick.
Hello, Brandon. Welcome in.
Oh, hey, Brando. Welcome in, man.
Welcome.
420 mugs.
Mugs is here. We're talking about the thing now everyone's talking about being on a journey of losing weight, or finding out who they are, or they're on a spiritual journey, or they're on different journeys to figure out different things. And that's what I'm talking about tonight, is what do you all do? How do you get on your journey? How do you figure things out? How do you at what point do you go and say, hey, what do I need to do? What do I need to, what can I do to fix what's going on? And I guess my full answer is it's prayer. Go to get to prayer. And Yes.
Yeah.
You're just looking.
I'm
you're
I'm
just
shaking, I'm
looking at me.
nodding. I'm agreeing with you. I'm just not saying anything.
You know that song that is by good old Miranda Lambert?
Who?
Miranda Lambert.
Who's that?
My favorite. Oh, stop. She's my favorite. One of my favorite singers.
Oh, is that,
That,
what's his name's ex-wife?
Yes. You know that song that she has, "The House That Built Me."
No, I've never heard it.
Well, no, you probably haven't heard it, but the song is one of those tearjerker
Oh,
kind of songs, and it really is true that you go back to yourself, and it really does help reset your moral compass.
I don't know.
What do you think?
I think so.
I agree.
See, Susan knows that I don't.
Susan.
Yeah.
Yes, Susan, it is a very good song. It's a tearjerker. It's definitely a tear.
Oh, I knew 420 would know it. It's a tearjerker.
It is, it's one of those,
420 network seems kind of like he's, a sensitive man.
Well, that's okay.
I know.
He might be.
I didn't say there wasn't anything. I'm just saying.
He might be having his own thing going on.
Hey, him and his wife.
And like I said, this, whenever I'm on here, it's a total different scenario than what, and y'all probably are tired listening to me already, and you're like, blah, 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 blah. What's some things out there? What's some questions that y'all may have that y'all want to know about us or me or
you, not me. They don't want to know nothing about me.
What are some questions, Susan? She said, "I know nothing. I do know Miranda Lambert. Yes, I'm a Miranda Lambert fan. I love her songs. I know he doesn't like to listen to
Is
them
that
in
the
car,
one
but I
Blake
do.
Shelton used to be?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I remember her.
Yes.
He must have been drunk.
That's not. I know you're trying to be funny. You're trying to get my vote. But that's not what I'm talking about. That's not what I'm trying to say. But so what have y'all got going on out there? I know I kind of gave out what's been going on with me. So what's been going on with you guys? What's been going on with y'all this summer? What have y'all been doing?
They've been hanging out at mine and Upstate's channel and letting me verbally berate them.
Oh Lord.
But I was mean and all this and that, and I say whatever's on my mind. People don't like that.
Yes.
So.
Yes.
Oh well, welcome to my world. But other than that, it's been great. Everybody's been loving Upstate. I'm the villain. He's the good. I guess this month he's good cop. I'm bad cop.
Well, next month it'll change.
Yeah, it'll
Tomorrow
flip. I'll be good cop,
change.
and he'll be stupid cop.
It'll all change. A.L. Skinner, welcome in.
Hey, aloha. Nope, wrong one. A.L.'s not from Hawaii. But hey, A.L., who is it? It's April. April's from Hawaii.
April.
She's not in here yet.
She's not in here?
Not yet, no. Hawaii's a little different time than us.
Oh.
Yeah,
Well,
it's like maybe noon there. You know what I mean?
Well, I need the ladies in the room for my.
Okay, well there they are. Have at it.
For my.
I'll sit here and stare at Upstate, scratch himself with a giant monkey fist.
Oh heavens! All right. Sean is in Hawaii and he's in here somewhere. I saw him earlier.
Yeah, he already took a nap.
We did.
Yeah, he's a napper.
Yeah. Susan said, Devo, now you all not getting along.
You all not getting along? Oh, me and Queens? Yeah, we are. Me and Upstate hate each other.
There's always banter going back and forth. You never know.
Oh, Canadian slang, eh?
Sean had to do his daily chores with all of his livestock and all that kind of good stuff.
What's he? Yes, I'm on Maluka. I hope it ain't code.
Molokai.
I didn't ask you.
Welcome in, William. We appreciate you stopping by. I know it's a little bit different with me being up here. It's not the same. Little different, a little bit different pace than what you're probably used to. But I'm here.
Who was that guy?
Who?
No, never mind. Maybe.
Do you really?
Yeah. I'm here.
Yes.
That's 420.
Which one?
William. He's got about 15 different aliases. He's even comes in here as a cat. His cat has a channel and he answers for him.
Hey, that's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Yeah.
we could start one up for.
No.
Don't think so.
Neasel.
But at any rate,
Yeah.
ladies and gentlemen,
I don't care if our cats could flutter around like butterflies in the air. I ain't videotaping.
yeah, you would.
No, well, I might would just go, look what my cats can do. That's it. I ain't gonna make no damn channel. But that's okay. Some people do. Some people make cat channels. Some people make channels and just put a camera on their flower pot in their window.
Susan, they're teasing. Whenever you can't,
Yeah,
you can let it go in one ear and out the other.
I'm joking, Susan. I love him, but in a non-homosexual way. What? What would you go to say about that?
Helicopter or Hector Pooh cat.
There
Is
it is.
that's
Yeah,
his?
that's his cat channel.
Well, that's
I
cool.
deserve to have a great channel.
Hey, you know.
Oh, we got the. Never mind. I can't say nothing about it. See down in the basement.
Yes.
That's
I see.
sister-in-law Tammy. That's what we call the Tam Cam. Yeah.
Does she realize that there's
No. Well, I think she does now, but she's slowly becoming a YouTube star. But see, when she's comping like that.
well, apparently she knows.
Oh, yeah, Mike State just told her. See, what I do
Apparently
is
she knows now.
when she's on our channel and she's coughing like that and bending over, and I mean, I put fake fart noises behind them.
Well, apparently she knows now.
Oh yeah,
She's
she
like,
knows.
what the?
Yeah.
Susan
What we
says,
want to talk about? I'm not fake. I do smoke, but I love all my bearing.
she has all of her bearings. Well, Susan, I do not partake.
No, you do not have all your bearing.
And-
What?
No, I do not partake. And I'm about as real too as it comes. It's either black or white. It's one way or the other. There's no fades of gray. So
Yeah.
I'm with you there.
Unless I'm sweaty and we're doing something and she gets it in my sweat in her mouth, but she's cringing right now. I might be like a giant gummy because of the THC content that's pouring out of me. But other than that, no, you don't mess with it.
No, I don't.
You're salt and I'm pepper.
Yes, I am. And I have just within the last week, I have changed a lot. And I'm no drama too, Susan. Drama just drives me nuts because things get out of hand quickly, and through drama, there's misunderstandings, there's no communication,
Name calling.
there's name calling, and it gets to be hurtful and it's sad. And so yeah, the only drama that we have and that we try to have and keep to a very bare minimum is the dog fighting over
Yeah,
a
no
treasure.
joke. That can get dramatizing.
Yes, it can get. I know that I I have changed a lot in this last week and a half or so. So you tell me, Susan, what would you like to talk about? Let's us gals talk. Since I'll be on here for just a few more minutes and then I'll be leaving. Susan, what would you like to talk about? What would you like to I want to talk to some of the other ladies. These guys don't understand
Oh, I do.
what we
I know more about a woman than you do, and you are one. I studied you in college extensively, from toenails to top of your hair, the hair growth, everything about a woman. I studied it.
see.
Well, there was pictures,
there's
so
that case where
no, there was pictures, so the little perverted young kid in me. I had the book, the one that you could open, and then there'll be a naked woman. You turn the page, and the skin's gone, and you see the muscle mass. You turn the other clear page, and then it's the blood vessels and the hearts and the bones. And then you turn the next page, and it's just the bone. You know what I'm saying? You put them all together, and it makes.
Well, it is interesting those books to look
We
at.
had, well, my parents bought encyclopedias thinking we were going to be geniuses. Boy, did we fool them.
I did read what my friend Susan here said. She said, "Why people gotta talk people on YouTube?" That's I checked. I'm my own person.
Yeah. Oh, my goodness.
Hey,
Eddie Gannon. What up,
welcome.
Eddie?
Welcome in, Eddie. You're on the queen side of things.
Yeah.
You're on the not the wild side. You're on the you're on the queen
The
side.
adult side of the room.
Yes,
Is that
I'm
what
an
you're
adult.
trying to say?
That's exactly what I'm trying to say.
Oh,
You're on
boy.
So hello, Eddie. How are you, sir?
All the
Hope
way
you're doing
from
well.
Ireland.
Ireland.
Hey, did you know that his city is growing very rapidly?
Oh, I bet.
Matter of fact, it's Dublin.
Oh, I feel right into that one. I feel right into it.
Hey, Eddie, I pulled it on Eddie too. He didn't. Oh, he's like, you, it's just stupid Devo.
Speaking of Ireland, I think that Ireland would be a beautiful country to go and see and to visit.
Yes, yes.
I mean,
yes.
you look at like the hillsides, that you either look up pictures or videos or whatever.
I just would like to go look at everything and have a few thousand pints with Eddie. Or a couple. You know what a pint is?
Eddie says that he likes it. No, I don't.
A pint is a measurement of beer.
I know.
Okay.
See what I'm dealing with. See what I'm dealing with. But I think it would be neat to go and visit Ireland
It would.
and just experience it.
What is your nationality? I know you're white, but what kind of white are you?
I know that we have English, and I believe that we have Irish as well.
Irish.
So, but
That could explain your green eyes.
So, other than that, I don't really know. I think it.
No, what? Keep going because we do know some things.
Well, I don't. I mean, there's always that possibility of, my great grandma was.
Hey, I bet my great grandma, not my great grandma, my great great grandma was a hoe. Because look at all the kids they had. And none of them had the same last name.
Well, that's a choice that she made that she has to deal with.
Maybe she owned a whorehouse or something. We don't know. Maybe if we look back into it. I don't know. What? Hey, look, people's past. If you dig around in it, especially, that one, oh my God, that one chick on The View, Sunny Halston. She beat down and berated everybody that come on there that was former slave owners and this and that. You're a piece of crap. You owe reparations. Slave owners are evil, yada, yada, yada. Well, she went and had a little genealogy thing done and they videotaped it for the news. her parents, her ancestors owned slaves, and she like to fell off of her butthole. It was funny. I mean, it was funny.
Well, the View and shows like the View, I don't when I am home and I'm not working, I don't usually watch them because they
Lie.
have, well, they have some, some pretty harsh opinions
They have issues.
that
They have more issues than a Sports Illustrated.
they do have some, and instead of, listening to that kind of stuff, stuff that is not exactly, true or very biased, one-sided. I try not to listen to stuff like that. I'd rather watch football. Do we have any football fans out
Do you know what
there?
I'd rather?
Hey, basketball. Oklahoma City's
You know
playing
what I'd
Sunday
rather?
night.
You know what I'd rather do than watch The View?
What?
Paint a wall. No, actually, I was telling them the other night. I was doing a double therapy thing.
Eddie Gannon just said more issues than a
This year,
Mhm.
I was doing a therapy thing. Painting to me is therapy because I do it. And I'm by myself when I do it. I don't
That's
talk.
part of the healing journey, ladies and gentlemen.
Possibly. Mug's money. Uses music, creating everything he creates musically is therapy for him. And the other day I was painting and listening to his music. I was right in the middle of it. And I thought, wow, I'm double therapy right now.
I think that it's good for like therapy to have cleansing like that,
Yeah.
like just like you were
It's
such,
tiresome.
well,
The journey always makes you tired.
well, just like you took me to the old homestead and to my grandma and grandpa's grave and let me get some of that out and let me reunite, rekindle,
Some of the old
see my
some of the old stomping ground.
that was so therapeutic to see and to touch and to be able to pray while I was there.
Yeah.
And be able to pray while I was
That's why I left you alone.
it was very therapeutic and that was my way
What up, Indiana?
Of just like listening to the music. I've been listening to podcasts. Thank you, Indiana Chris. Welcome on in up in here.
Hey, awesome. Hey, Susan, I don't care who you watch. We can be friends if you're not a Chiefs fan. I'm a Raiders fan, but I don't even know who Queen likes now. She jumped ship. Well, she's like a rat on a sinking ship. If they suck, she'll go to another team.
Well,
ever since Peyton Manning retired.
Peyton Manning was it.
God, he's a sissy.
This is where it all might come to blows right here. Peyton Manning, when he was with Indianapolis Colts, I was a huge fan. And then when he moved on over to the Broncos, of course, I went on. But I love to watch football. I like to have it playing in the background and come and check the scores.
Oh, go ahead. I'm just saying word.
No Green Bay fans here.
No,
I'm not a Green Bay fan.
No cheesehead. I like cheese.
I do kind of
not on my head.
I do kind of like the Philadelphia Eagles, though.
Do you?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you're going to jump on their ship since they won a Super Bowl?
Well,
you go.
I liked how they acted.
Well, okay, look, you're going to lock your team down for at least 3 years before you can switch. That's a rule I'm bringing in.
Okay.
So you're going with the Phillies? I mean, the Eagles?
I'm going to have to do some research. On this healing journey I'm on.
Before they touch the football with their toe, after they touch it with their toe, you cannot have a team.
Okay, so everyone, I want y'all to tell me, who should I pick?
Oh my goodness!
Give me the best. Give me some of the best of the best. Guide me.
No Fudge Packer here. Ho, yo, ho, hey, ho,
I
ha.
do need to pick a team because for me that is therapeutic watching football. I like to watch it. I like to, I like to, have my dips and chips. And, that's something that we haven't done in a while is have, chips and dips and, watch, which now I know that this is basketball, but Sunday night, OKC will be playing. So I hope everybody out there is rooting for OKC. And we might have some chips and dip then.
Chicago sucks. Oregon Road, born in Green Bay. Oh man, go Pack, go! I've been hearing that every weekend down at the this month,
The
especially
Pacers.
Pacers.
Isn't that hockey?
No, that's hey, Chris, Thunder up,
Oh, that's
Thunder
basketball.
up, Thunder up, baby, Thunder up. We're gonna do it at home.
I hope they win. I think that would. I think that
That's what they're doing. I mean, I wouldn't want to win a national championship in somebody else's stadium when I got a last game to give up, and then we'll go home. You
I think
know,
that would be so cool if
Come
they
on.
do win.
they pinned 30 something points on them one game. 30 something points, 135 to 99, something like that.
They can do it. I have. Let's see. I'm pulling for them. I
Now,
hope they win. They
Titans.
would. Okay, so the Titans are out. Who should I go for, Susan? Who should I go for?
Here, I'm going to give you a little bit of advice. Since I was a little kid, and I'm talking Lyle Alzado, Howie Long, Jim Plunkett, the Snake, Dave Casper, all of those guys. When they played back in the 70s,
Mhm.
I was going to play football for them. I made up my mind. Win, lose, or tie, I'm a Raider till I die. That's it. That's all I got to say about that. Go Raiders.
Well, yes, Warren Sapp. We've got his jersey
Yeah.
actually, and I've got Peyton Manning's jersey. So
It's not a THC gummy, Sean. It's a drink. It's called Tree Sap. Look at Google it. Tree Sap.
well, Susan agrees. Raiders don't suck.
Thank you. I've definitely. Hey, you know what it was like, Susan, to be in the heart of the dead gum beast, and how it was. I mean, I've got to watch the humiliation of everybody that is a diehard Chiefs fan. Oh my God, Patrick Mahomes! I would give him a blowjob if he was here. That kind of mentality. Okay. To watching the Eagles just destroy them. Everybody was so, and I mean, hey, I'm a Raiders fan, so I know what defeat tastes like. You know what I mean?
They were saddened.
Oh man, it was unreal. It was unreal to be in the belly of the beast downtown Kansas City with diehard Chiefs fans that would cut your head, cut you over saying the Chiefs suck, and that happened.
They were sad.
They was very sad. They're still sad.
And I know this is going to sound kind of crazy, but remember when we went and ate at that one restaurant and it was St. Patty's Day, and that little old woman walked in and she had that dyed red hair, and she had the little shamrock earrings hanging in her
Who?
ears. That old lady, that restaurant, that old timey restaurant that we went and ate at. And she was that old woman. It was on St. Patrick's Day, and she wore the little green shamrocks in her ears, and she was an
Babe.
old lady, and her hair was dyed red.
Oh, you mean in Weston?
Yes,
Yeah.
I still think about her.
Really?
I pray that the Lord is watching over her and
Well,
taking care of her,
Yeah.
and that she's okay, because she was just a sweet woman.
Sean. He who has no sin cast the first stone.
Oh dear.
He who has no sin cast the first stone.
Oh my. Well, I know I don't like the 49ers. I know I don't like Dallas Cowboys.
Oh, good.
I know I don't
I
like
would.
the
I'm
Chiefs.
sorry, but there would be divorce papers involved if you said, "Hey, I'm a Cowboys fan." I say, "No, you're not.
I know.
Take you, your Yorkie, your poodle, your no,
Again,
move to
because
Dallas. Move to
yeah,
Dallas."
yeah, I'm not a Dallas fan either. So I don't know. I'm gonna have to I'm gonna have to do some research. Now, when it comes to college,
Oh, you go all the way,
um,
baby. Oh, you Boomer Center.
no,
Woohoo!
I call those hogs.
Oh,
I call
did
those
you
hogs.
notice behind you the sign is somebody called me on that
Yeah,
and
right.
said, "What the hell you doing with the Rays? I thought you was a Senators fan. You ain't got no Senators." I said, "It's on my desk."
Right.
I said, "I lost a bet. That's why it's hanging there."
Razorbacks all the way. I will call those hogs. I will call those hogs. They, yes. In fact, he's drinking out of a Raiders cup. I'm sorry, a Razorback cup.
And I will be too all night long.
I will call a hog.
When you see me jiggle it, that picture of that hog, that means I want a ham sandwich. No, I'm kidding.
Well, I'm gonna have to figure me out my team and get this thing figured out so that way I can make my bets and
Do you-
because fall will be here before we know it.
Do you realize we didn't watch one spring league game?
No, and that was that was upsetting because
Hey, but hey, we did get to catch grandson's game, a couple of them. So, usually we don't catch nothing.
yeah, we like to watch it. Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe next year.
I think I'm gonna
Um,
become one of them grandpas that shows up with a pop-up tent, ice chest full of Capri Suns,
Indiana
snacks.
Chris, we cannot be friends.
Have
Indiana
the-
Chris,
Chris,
I don't think we could be friends.
why? He's saying Arkansas Razorbacks.
Oh, he's for him.
Oh, well, he's in Indiana, so he's a Notre Dame fan.
Oh,
So-
we can't be friends.
Yeah.
We cannot. And Boomer Center, I'm sorry, I'm not on that wagon.
I am.
I'm
They
definitely-
don't call it a wagon, it's called a schooner.
Well, they can't even drive the thing because it tips over.
You remember when it flipped over that time that old girl wasn't wearing panties?
She was wearing bloomers.
Oh, is that what it was?
They're bloomers, yes. And she was. It was
Well, then,
bloomers. But if
looked
they
like
can't
somebody was
even,
blowing somebody a kiss when she hit
If-
sideways.
that girl was driving the thing.
No, no, it's the little dude, but she's like their sorority fraternity, and she rides in the schooner. I don't think she was.
She
driving.
was driving.
Was she driving? Well,
I
no
believe
wonder
so.
it wrecked. You know how women drive.
If okay, Center fans, I'm just gonna say it. If you can't keep your wagon on our four
Oh,
wheels,
good. Hey,
you
we were
don't need to
excited.
be driving it.
We was excited.
No, huh?
We was excited. The only
That you
time it comes
actually-
out after a touchdown.
And that was the first touchdown y'all had in quite a while.
Well, she was just trying to do a donut and new turf. It gripped, flipped that thing over on its side, and everybody went down.
Well, now that's why they got lights on underneath it, so that way whenever they have to work on it, they can at least see it out there on the field. Don't get me started. I'm not an OG
Hey.
fan at all. I'm Arkansas all the way,
Yeah. Mhm.
all the way. Razorback, call them hogs. Get me fired up.
All right. All right. Chill, because don't get me fired up. I got to do it. Look, see him picking his nose? I got to do a show with that thing down there.
Well, I'm
Look,
pretty
he's smoking a
sorry.
cigarette, picking his nose, giggling.
Indiana Christus. She's saying stay in our own lane.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
was-
Hey, I hear that
that's it.
constantly. I could say something, but I ain't going to. Oh, I had to say goodbye to a long departed friend today. I had him for a few years. I almost killed myself in it a couple times. It was a very, very reliable 4-wheel drive Bronco that broke down on me as I was taking Princess to school one morning. I parked it right there on the edge of my property by my gate. There it sat since 2016, something like that, wasn't
It's been a while.
it? All right. Holy crap, really? That was over 20 years ago.
No.
2000. Oh, okay, yeah, 2000. Now I was thinking 19.
Grain of salt.
Anyway,
Grain of salt.
yeah. Anyway, a guy that knew what was going on actually wanted it. And this thing was terrible. No windows. Somebody beat the windows out of it because it died right there by the highway on my property. But somebody beat the windows out of it. We kind of got an idea who done it. And I've wrecked it a couple of times, but it was still, the only thing was wrong with it that the U-joint fell out. And we had other vehicles, so I left it there. And it was a yard ornament for all those years. Anyway, a guy brings a battery, puts a battery on it, hooks it up, pours gas down the carburetor. I couldn't get the key to turn. This is how there's no, it's been rained on, all this. The key would not even turn. He had to start it from the inside. I had to hold the clutch in, and he would start it with a screwdriver, and it started. Did it not? And I rolled, purred like a kitten.
Purred like a kitten.
Anyway, I sold it. He wanted it. I sold it. So Big Jim is no longer in our fold.
It's been sad. Sad.
Well, he's probably going to be either put that engine in something or I don't know.
I think that they're going to rebuild it and it's going to be stronger and better than what it was.
Yeah. If they put it on that frame, oh man, I'd rebuy it.
So I'm going to get off of here, but I do want to say that I'm got some other things that I want to do.
Like what? Right now?
Yes.
Let's do it. I'll shut this thing down. We'll go. You want to go to the casino?
No.
Oh.
I meant like I'm going to go put on a lot of laundry.
Oh. No, you said it like I'm on my journey. I'm going to take everything and just go and live free and by the river.
That's not what I meant. But ladies and gentlemen, if you are faith believing out there, please keep me in your prayers.
Yes, ma'am.
And I've got several people on here that to pray for, like PJ and Homer and all of them. So if you're faith believing, keep me in your prayers, lift me up in your prayers as I go through my journey, and just pray for me, and I'll pray for y'all. Have a great night.
Peace. Give me some sugar, baby. Oh, wait a minute. We're still hot. Upstate. Hit it.
Mugs Money in the building. Y'all already know. It's the Weed Chronicles with Devo and Upstate. Let's go. It's the Weed Chronicles. Shit's comical with Devo and Upstate. I'm so high in the chat, I'm cupcake baked. Taking hits from the bong, formulating and making the song. Y'all remind me of Cheech and Chong, bouncing back off each other like ping pong. One thing I will think on, creep on, Mugs Money I will swing on. Hit you in the face with all of my rings on. I'm a god like Zilla mixed with King Kong. Rolling up a spliff, I'm about to light a cheap phone. Two old stoners with no shirts on. I rocks with them cause they supposed to show love. Starting off the podcast playing drinks up. Man, that's what's up. Everybody hit that thumbs up. If you ain't subscribed, well then sub up. Sit back, relax, and smoke some bud up. Smoke it up, puff past. the grass we puffin', I'ma put you on your ass fast. Have you choking like I'm sitting there pumping gas, trying to catch your breath like you running laps. That's what happens when you hit them dabs. Alright, y'all tune in, now I'ma get some laughs. Cause I'm out like a fat kid in dodgeball, as I hit this bowl like I'm teeing up a golf ball. Damn, your rapper's soft like a washcloth. Man, that's enough, it's a rap, dog. It's a rap, dog.
Welcome everyone to Devo and Upstate's Bones of the Boons DTV. I say pull up your favorite strain, pull up your favorite 420 device, liquid, gimme, chewable, powder, mixable, all of it, smokable. I hope everybody's in a 420 state of mind. I hope everybody's in a 420 mood. If you're new on this channel, man, thank you for your sub and your follow on Rumble and your Kickstart over on Kick, man. Thank you for following me over there. I've got almost 10 people now. Hey, I appreciate it. If you have a Kick, please go over and follow me on that channel. I think we're live there right now. But this is how we do it, guys. We grind it. We pile it. We pack it, twist it, lick it, light it, and suck it. Ooh, it's time. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for this afternoon that you have given us, Lord. Please keep Queen in your heart and your mind, Lord. Touch and heal her on her journey. Father, guide her always. Thank you for this plant you have given us, Lord. Thank you for touching and healing the sick, twisted, and demented like Upstate and I, Father. Guide the blind and the addicted out of the darkness, Father, into the light. And we say all these things in Jesus' name to our Father. Amen.
Yeah.
Oh, McDonald had to go. Oh, excuse me. Disclaimer. This channel does not promote nor encourage any illegal activity. All content provided by this channel is meant for entertainment and educational purposes only, 18 plus. And we have everything we do is totally legal in the state in which we live. That state happens to be recreational. I happen to be medical.
I don't have to have a card. He has to have a card.
Yeah, but you need a card.
I don't even have to show my ID. Unless I looked like I was fucking 12 or something.
Yeah, that's because you
The old fucker.
yeah, you know,
Yeah, I know. I am carrying this trough all the way with me.
you're what?
The trough.
What the
You
trough?
know, the specimen trough.
Yes.
I
yes.
couldn't help
Hey,
it. I had to bust
listen,
up, man.
listen, man. Listen. I needed one of those. I used a pop bottle though, right? Cut the top out of the pop bottle, it's like a bucket kind of. But when I got to Kansas City, I went into this little store, dude, that had them for like $2, and I almost bought one.
Oh, shit.
But hang on, man. I got to fix my camera real quick, bro.
What the hell? Are you on the computer view? You introduced your old lady to the Tam Cam. Is that not a fucking that's righteous, dude? That is so fucking cool. Wait until she sees her in person. That's gonna be pretty damn good. He should have told me to put a song on. I'd have put some Bugs Bunny on. No, he'll probably be right back. Unless he went to smooch on the old lady again. Then, well, you know. He'll be back when he comes back.
Hey. You little Homo sapien. Chill.
I know how you are. I know exactly how you are.
Check out my new hat, dude.
I like it.
Old Deadpool.
You know, you little AC in you.
No, ain't no AC nothing in me. No, I'm just like kind of like Deadpool, man. I don't give a crap. I'll say whatever I say. I don't care. Who's going? Hey, am I going to get in trouble? Is somebody going to spank me? Am somebody going to put me in timeout for saying what I say? I thought there was such thing as freedom of speech. I ain't
Yeah.
screaming fire or nothing like that in a crowded theater. I'm
Yeah.
just saying whatever the hell I want to.
Yeah.
It ain't hurting nobody. And feelings don't count. I don't give a shit
That's
about your
right.
feelings. I don't give a damn. I can't control what you're going on in you
Yeah.
over what I say. If you don't
Man.
like it, turn around and walk off.
You know, you kind of freaked me out.
Why, man?
Well,
it's the hat.
The Queen did actually.
Why?
She said along her journey, and man, Beautiful Wings has been saying the same thing for like 3 years
they're
now.
listening to the same shit on TikTok or Facebook or something.
I don't know, man. Okay.
It's just like our auditing channels, man.
I'm leaving that alone.
Man. Go on.
Hey, don't explain nothing.
I'll go with you on your journey. Just don't tell me we're on a journey.
You know what I mean? To the casino. I want to know. I want to get prepared. Get my psyche up.
Yeah, I got to hide money from myself.
I leave it at home, man.
No. It's going to go. It's either going to go or it's going to grow. One of the two.
Yeah.
Man, I broke even today and got the hell out of there.
I would too.
No, I think I lost 20, but yeah. From 60 to 130, boom, I cashed out. I said, that's all I want.
When I lived in Hot Springs, I'll tell you, dude, the racetrack wasn't open at all. You know, no way, Jose.
What was you doing? Shooting dice in the alley?
The casino was open. And I went in there with $20 a day. And I never walked out of there with less. It was either $20 or I think the most I ever got out of there was 500 and something.
You should have hung out more in there until you at least lost.
I've not. Oh,
look! Hey! Look! I'm saying, look! I promise you, man. Whenever you get down here, you and I'll go take $20 in casino, and we'll walk right in and turn right around and walk right back out. We'll be broke. Watch.
Pretty much. But I want to go there with $21 bills.
You can do it however you want, man.
I want to go there with
you can play a quarter in each machine.
Bills.
Whatever.
And I want to go up to each dollar machine. If I win, I take it out.
Oh, you get free money too. Listen, you get free money and shit too, man, because you're from out of town.
Yeah.
I mean, you'll get that old red carpet rolled out for you in Beautiful Wings.
Yeah. Hey, Mountain Girl,
aloha.
Aloha. Well, she's in New Hampshire, but aloha anyways. And many mahalos for coming
in. Yeah, all of those too. I don't even know what they are, but it sounds like they're plentiful. So you can have them.
Mahalos are
like coconuts?
Like thank you. Like a very gracious thank you.
Oh, muchas gracias. Mahalo.
Muchas gracias.
Much greatness.
Yes.
Okay, see? Many mahalos there. They ain't even Mexican.
No, but that ain't Spanish.
Oh.
It's Polynesian.
Huh? I don't want to know no Polynesian, man.
or Hawaiian, whatever you want to say.
Are those the
Polynesian.
ones that make the cheese that goes on your salad? Polynesians?
Susan. Hey guys, further up, the Aloha was for sure. Oh shit, oh, okay, there it is. Damn it.
Hey.
See, I missed it.
See,
You snuck in on us, Mount Girl.
she's little.
Man, don't say that.
What?
No.
Well,
Don't say
upstate, I
that.
doubt she's over 6 foot.
Well, it'd be closer to 6 foot than little. Just
How
think.
tall? All right, Mountain Girl, how tall are you? And I'm not making fun of you.
She
I'm
could
just
be
saying.
5
Queen's
foot
5
straight on a dot.
Queen-
She'd still be 2 inches taller than you are.
Queen. What the hell ever? Queen's only 5'2". So I'm just saying. I can look on top of Queen's head.
Devo's a little stocky motherfucker.
I'm going to show you how little and stocky I am. You running them lips.
He's like 4'10" and a half.
You're 5'8".
She's
Holy shit,
5'8".
you're almost as tall as me.
She is taller than you.
You ain't little then. You want to wrestle? How much do you weigh? Holy shit, she's a big girl. I was just kidding. Mountain Girl, I don't want to wrestle.
They live off the grid, man.
I know. I just started thinking about that shit. It started rolling in my head. She'd probably wrestling freaking bear and shit up there. You know, just for fun. Her and Northwoods.
She says all legs, baby.
Yeah.
Choke
You'd be
Devo
kidding.
up.
Yeah, she'd be kicking the shit out of you. All right, kickboxer.
She turned on her side. Watch out for that leg. It's coming up. She putting her other digits up.
Hey. That's enough, dude.
What, you don't want to
I'm gonna
talk about
stop
Mount
you
Girl
right-
kicking your ass?
I'm going to stop you right there before you start getting perverted. When you
Oh
said,
no. I just enjoy a good ass kicking, especially when it's a girl over a guy.
yeah, and especially when it's my ass being kicked. You'd sit there and giggle and not help.
I would not. You think if you're getting your ass kicked by a girl that I'm gonna step in, you're fucking nuts.
I'd do it if you was getting your little butt thrashed.
Man,
I don't care how
that's
many
you, but
lesbians
I
had
ain't
you.
touching.
I'd help
Man,
you.
if I get my ass kicked, that's a lightweight. You just go over there and snatch her up by her hair and tell her to go walking the other way.
No, if you had, even if you had 4 lesbians,
Northwoods.
biggins, youngins on you, beating the living tar out of you, I'd help you. I'd jump in that dog fight for sure. And
Now, when that
look,
big old dude,
when I start
hit
knocking
Larry over
natural
at
born teeth out
Volts,
of people's heads,
me and that dude came face to face, man. I was, if somebody wasn't holding my right or trying to pull me off with my right arm, I'd have probably pinched him in the nose and told him.
can you imagine? Can you imagine me at Upstate going and having dinner somewhere on the road, and then all of a sudden we get in a fist fight with a bunch of about like 4 biker lesbians?
Oh no, no.
And he said,
No.
you know, somebody's going to be videotaping it.
Oh,
We
yeah.
won't have time because we'll be busy fighting for our lives.
I'd sick them on you and go back and videotape the whole thing.
Wouldn't that be funny, man, if they turn us lesbian?
I am lesbian.
Fuck,
Don't tell me that.
Yeah,
I
tell 'em
like
so. I
pussy
ain't
just as
lesbian.
much as they do.
Yeah. And then they say, then you go, hey, man, you guys kind of you beat us down.
Yeah. Yeah.
So now we're lesbians. So let's go, girls.
Yeah.
Let's get it.
Yes. You my unicorn tonight.
You whip that thing out and say when they start trying to like squeeze the sides of it and stuff. How do you turn it on?
I know.
Hey, baby, this one
Is it
don't vibrate.
rechargeable? Do I
This
plug
one
it
don't
up?
vibrate.
Is this where the plug goes?
Hey, no, hey.
That's for you, not for us.
Oh man. You know what would be terrifying?
Huh.
Is if you got lured into a situation in that way. If we were youngsters and we got lured into a situation where it wouldn't be hard to lure me back then. And then right where you were doing what you were doing, man, somebody snuck in there and hit you in the ass with a taser while you was doggy style.
Dude, that would shock both y'all.
Exactly.
Jesus!
Exactly. That would be terrifying. And I don't mean the little prong thing. I'm talking about walk up and stick it the branding iron. That 500 milliwatt gigawatt deal.
Hey, William. Glad you're here, brother.
Just think though, if the chick got pregnant, you can name the baby Spark.
No, Sparky.
Whatever.
Or high voltage.
Sparky McVolt. Sparky McVolt, whatever their last name would be.
I think that many gigs would, or watts would,
I mean, catch him right when
fry
he's
a fetus, man.
There ain't no-
Can't come out.
listen, there's no fetus. He's just now
Oh,
ejaculating,
well,
and they
then,
go, wah!
Dude, the
And he just
fastest
empties
one
the
to the
sack.
egg would blow that egg up.
It
Boom!
empties the sack. Man, we'd see quadruplets. All 4 sperms blows up one egg.
Yeah, that egg would be dust. There ain't no fetus.
Dude,
The
look,
egg
you
never
don't
even got a
you don't give
chance.
the female reproduction system full credit of what its capabilities are. You're right. You're right. You don't know nothing about a woman. Like I said earlier, dude, I studied female
What the fuck?
Dude, I was big of a pervert. I was. I wanted to know what, when, why, where, and how come, and how to make them go.
Which one? Oh, yeah, that's the one.
Hey, play some Mugs Money, man. People started hearing our lips flap over nothing.
Yes. We're boring.
Very, very, very.
I bored myself.
We shouldn't even be on the internet upstage.
Rap D, aka Mugs Money. Man, I do this shit for fun. Don't need to spit for fun. Already got a job. Y'all just a bunch of bums. On the ground scrounging, looking for some breadcrumbs. I said once, fuck with me, you'll be some dead ones. Not a killer, but I'm also not a pussy ninja. I cut you down with my katana, so what up with ya? Bitch, you fucking with the wrong set. Beats next, we connected deep up the streets, bet. My beats bang, 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 bang. A1 from day one, gang, gang, gang. You see, you and me, we are not the same. I'm on a different plane, ain't talking about no airplane.
Man, fuck
All you non-rapping, hating, mouth flapping, saying you're not feeling what I'm speaking. Boy, I'm snapping and I'm slapping. The taste out your mouth. Hear me coming a block away, people asking how. Cause my beats bang. Unique slang I found underground like a deep cave. I'm sleep depraved, I mean deprived. Bitches, no surprise. I'm on top, no parachute, I don't plan to drop. I'm looking down, my crooked sound got them shook. I'm cooking songs without a motherfucking hook now. Going green, eggs and ham, and I would
look out.
look for that little scrappy bastard who
Get took out.
I'm a beast and I'm a beast on you like a
Cook out. My beats bang. My beats bang. beats bang. What? My beats bang. Bitch, my beats bang. Yeah, my beats bang. Yeah, my beats bang. Yeah, my beats bang. Bitch, my beats bang.
I freaking love that song, man. I do. And Jevin did a hell of a job on that thing.
Yes, she did.
She's
And if
a
you-
rock star.
Yeah, if you don't know who she is, she's Jevlin.
Oh, occult examiner. And I have another one in the back
Whip it out.
that
I'm trying to get my hash thing straightened out, dude.
you guys, if you haven't heard this song, really, this is a great song. Love it. I really dig this song. Yeah, Susan Jevons, she's pretty cool.
Rap D in this motherfucker. Females, come on. Shake that ass, girl. Shake that ass. Drop it low. Bring it to the top. Show these other hoes what you got. Shake that ass, girl. Shake that ass. Drop it low. Bring it to the top, show these other hoes what you got. Calling all girls, report to the dance floor, shake that ass. What I made this jam for. Don't be scared, girl, show me that you came prepared. Put it on, man, twerk them hips slowly. Yeah, scrap deep, bitch, the one and only. Got beef, I package haters like baloney. Hoes wanna ride a white pony. Saddle up, shake that ass, then back it up. Drop it low, bring it back up to the top slow. Work that money maker, let these other hoes know. Who drops it like it's hot? Who drops it for the block? Scrap D, yeah, your hoe probably wants me. Why? Cause I'm a PIMP every day of the week. All up in the club, trying to holler at some freaks. I can get between the sheets, bury my bone in the backyard of your home. Shake that ass, girl, shake that ass. Drop it low. Bring it to the top, show these other hoes what you got. Shake that ass, girl, shake that ass. Drop it low. Bring it to the top, show these other hoes what you got. Stepping in the club with my gangster strut, scoping the scene, focusing on your ass in them jeans. Looking good, grab my monkey wrench and pop your hood. Check to inspect like a real mechanic would. Here's the bill, you should've known, bitch, I'm trill. In the VIP, where the girls wanna be. It's Scrap D, with hoes in the front and back of me. Jam-packed, the club's at its capacity. Drunkified, the crowd knows I bring it live. Every show I represent for the South, ho. Do it big for the streets show me love. I show love back, take your ass and shake that. Break it down, drop it low to the ground slow. Let these other hoes know on the dance floor. Who running shit, got all the girls loving it. LAC, I'll take it, bitch, home with me. Shake that ass, girl, that ass. Drop it low. Bring it to the top, show these other hoes what you got. Shake that ass, girl, shake that ass. Drop it low. Bring it to the top, show these other hoes what you got. Back to the raw shit, bitches back up on this. Security bouncing hoes, dragging from my clothes, walking through the entrance doors. Automatically my presence known, plus the microphone, bring that gutter sound background. Nowadays MCs sound like Marvin Gaye. I rap rugged and my gangsta motherfuckers love it. This how we do it in the South, baby, LAC. All up in the cut, acting like you don't know me. Who I be, y'all know bitches Scrap D. Shake that ass, girl, why you think I bought this beat? Get about your seat and dance with your feet. 1, 2 steps side to side. Let the rhythm be your guide as you travel through the mind of a trill hustler on the grind. Stacking money so I look fly for the honeys. I stay fresh to check. Shake that ass, girl, shake that ass. Drop it low. Bring it to the top, show these other hoes what you got. Shake that ass, girl, shake that ass. Drop it low. Bring it to the top, show these other hoes what you got.
Welcome to Devo on Upstage Bongs DTV. Not the bongs. No, not tonight. It's not bongs. It is
No
DTV
host.
with Upstate and Devo on Devo. Man, I'm digging this.
Man,
little-
Jevon was in that
Where?
video.
I didn't see bullshit.
Yeah, she's in that.
No, I didn't see her nowhere.
Man, if I hadn't already took it off, I'd go back and show you. But yeah, she's in it.
No,
And
I'm gonna call bullshit.
she's the one that designed everything, all the.
Oh yeah, I agree. She designed the
video.
whole thing, man. She did it. That's Muggs Money's music and all
Yeah.
that, but she ain't it.
Hey, y'all go over and check out Northwoods Press or Northwoods Media, and there's his link. Check him out.
Hell yeah, he comes up on panel all the time,
Yes.
and he has some kick ass panels, and
Yeah.
he lets people be free. That hell, they may be talking about cabbage stew, and who has the best recipe for it, and whose grandma's made it the best. But
I
it's
don't like
good.
cabbage.
Well, I mean, it's good to listen to. Or hell, they may be talking about old pickups, fixing a pickup or something. You never know. Or
I had
hell,
a
they may
Chevy
be talking
custom
about
cab.
walking down to the
66.
creek and then fishing or something. You never know, man. But there's
I go
always something
fishing.
different. Huh?
I go fishing.
I didn't ask you that. I'm talking about
I know you were
Northwoods
talking about
Press's
fishing, though.
panels.
Yeah,
Why you want to make it about you there, me?
there is no
you
I
you
in
showed a lot of pride today.
me. I just
What up, Ohio? Welcome in, man.
Ohio. What's up, man? I seen you over there in Rumble. I thank you for going over there and saying hey.
I ain't kidding you.
Look, Mount Girl,
Oh,
Ohio.
Hey, that's how that helps, man. Long time ago, man, I was hooked on gin and tonics, and then later on in life, I started getting hooked on phonics, and it was just too late.
And then it was
It was just
hooked
too
on
late.
phonics.
That's what I said. I was hooked on it, and it didn't work. I didn't know what it was, but I was hooked on it, and I had to have it. Anytime I heard silent work, I got a chub.
I think I felt my move.
It's something like when you used to climb the rope in gym class, man.
Yeah, I'll go right along with that. I believe.
Yeah. Hey, Upstate, do
Hey.
you think that there are people out there right now that has just tuned in, just started watching, hasn't seen us but maybe 3 or 4 times? Think, oh hell, Muggs Money's in the building, y'all. Straighten up.
Yep. Put on your good person face.
Think that we're acting, that we're actors. Hate
Hey,
actors.
what the fuck, dude? Asshole kid.
Do you think that would be scripted in? Right now, he chases a cat and wastes about 14 seconds of precious TV time.
Well, that's because he wants to put a
Don't even
hole in
pay
my
attention.
butt cheek.
Look, dude, try to be a little professional. We ain't worried about your damn cat. We want to hear what you're supposed to. Look, you're supposed to have the weather, the news, something that happened today in your area. I got all my stuff.
What?
Huh?
You did what?
I got all the stuff that I need to talk about.
Oh, well, I'm trying to dry up my nose, man. It keeps making me sneeze.
Here, let me help you. There you go. Well, he's getting his shit straightened out. Oh, we're on YouTube still. Dadgummit. All right, guys, look. The 4th of July is coming around the corner. Are you prepared? Do you have a fire extinguisher? If you live in a neighborhood with a cul-de-sac, do you have good water hose? Do you have access to water? Yeah, what I do is just insure the shit out of it and go to the lake and watch the fireworks. Don't help them burn your house down. You heard? Man, I've seen some crazy shit go down at a cul-de-sac. I've never lived in one. A friend of mine did in the town down that way. Went to it. And it was a big old flimsy piece of plywood, man, about that thick. I mean, thin, like paneling, laying on 2 sawhorses out there in the middle of this cul-de-sac. And these idiots that live around there was running out there and putting giant fireworks in the bowl, lighting them, and it hit doom, doom, and it'd fall over. And then it'd hit the abandoned house or somebody's pickup or whatever, and they'd go out there and they'd try to fix it. Well, one eventually fell towards our area. And it was one of those boom, boom, one of them kind. It went, dude lit it, dropped it in the tube, and when he dropped it, he took off running towards us and pulled the tube down, and it was just there. And everybody's like, oh shit. And I grabbed me, Queen, and there was a kid there. I grabbed him, and as I turned, man, I heard it go boom, and it hit the curb. Boom! And it was one of those, and it was people, old people in lawn chairs. And when I look back, they disappeared in the flash. It was hilarious. I didn't get nothing on me. None of us did. But man, those people that was on the sidewalk upstate got their eyelashes surgically removed. I mean, it was
And their
hilarious.
eyebrows.
Eyelashes.
If they had any beard or anything, if
It
there
was
was an old
gone.
lady going around with a mustache,
It was
yeah.
gone. Man, I
Yeah.
mean, when he hit, I went, oh shit, when I seen that thing fall down. The dude that got dropped the deal barely made it to the curb before it hit it. Boom, boom, like that. And I
And if
caught
they had a
everything out of the corner.
polyester shirt on, if they had a polyester shirt on, it got
Dude, they
evaporated.
were, no, he didn't have no shirt on.
Oh well.
The people in the lawn chairs, yeah, they had shirts on. It was a bunch of old people, right?
Well,
There were no
that's
kids up there.
thus polyester.
It hit right exactly in front of that row of old people in the cul-de-sac, the big giant circle. They were in somebody's lawn over there watching and eating on a hot dog and sipping on some water. They wasn't drinking at all.
Water
They
my
stone
ass.
cold
They're old
sober.
people.
They
They
were
got wine.
stone cold sober.
Oh,
They were in their 80s. Dude, I'm telling you, they couldn't move.
thus the
They had to
wine.
stay there and take it. This was how bad it was. One of them little old ladies had a bucket hat on, right? But the string wasn't pulled tight. It blew it off her head. It was bam, and it was laying like that. I'm telling you, dude, when he hit that curb in front of them, they was about 6 feet from that curb under a little tree. It went, and I just ducked around the pickup, had Queen, and I seen it go boom. Like that. I looked up
Because you
I
couldn't
looked up-
keep your eyes off it.
I couldn't. I looked up over the truck bed, man, as I was running, and every one of them people was still just sitting there like this, and they disappeared in that flash. When it went boom, and then I ducked back down and went on around the corner, and
I
Then
bet people lost their hearing up there.
it was loud. Queen, we left after that. Queen said,
I
"I'm
would
done.
too.
Everybody in this cul-de-sac's hammered, and they're out here shooting stuff like, let's go home."
Yeah.
That was the last time I went to that party. Uh-oh.
I go and spend like $200 and dude, bottle rockets. You need to get some bottle rockets. We got to have bottle rockets when I get there.
I'm making 2 bottle rocket guns out of 1/4-inch PVC pipe.
Yeah.
One end's going to have a cap glued on it, and there's going to be a cut where If you drop a bottle rocket down it, or you can slide it up in there, light it, and slide it in. I want the one I want to cut mine to where I can drop it, and there's a spot where it'll hit. You can roll it and it'll fall down in that slot.
That thing gets hot though. You got to put something on there, dude. I've made those before. I know they get hot.
Nasal. I'll tell you another thing you can do. You
Get
can take a firecracker and
80
stick it
and
in.
shit.
If you can get a 30-06 or bigger, the bigger the shell, the better. If you can get a big shell, like a 50, duct tape that bad boy to the end of a stick, throw a firecracker in there, long fuse, and then after you light it, jam something at the end of it like dirt.
And you got to get firecrackers too.
That dirt.
Because I'm going to fuck you up with some firecrackers.
You ain't. It's.
I'm telling you, I'll go right up to you with it in my hand and put it up on you.
Oh, yeah? I'm going to stick 2 up your nose and sit on your chest and light them.
That's okay. That's okay. Just put a shirt in between there. I ain't going to put it on your skin.
I think I'm going to take about 4 of them and put a hair tie on or a rubber band on them. And then stick it where it will barely go in there, and then it go bing, 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 bing. There you go, big boy. You look like Scarface.
I used to do that with the pins.
Stick them up your nose.
No, you take a firecracker and you put it down in there where it comes out the part where where you write with the ink. Let it go down in there. Put a wad on top of it, and whatever else you want to use.
A wad?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It will fuck some, dude. A wildcat firecracker it'll hurl some shit a long ways. You could go through a 2-liter bottle with it. Serious. You could go through a 2-liter. What the hell is that? Dino poppets.
I've been training
things you throw.
Yeah, I've been training my kittens.
Oh.
They ain't scared of that for nothing. One landed right beside one and goes snap and went. I even launched one and bounced it off of another cat's head and it lit up. Now that did bother the cat for a second. He thought he got shot, I think, because he did a couple backflips. I just tossed it, and all of a sudden I just seen it go snap, and you see the hair on its head. Yeah, it's through the light. When it snapped, it lit its head up.
It's too high.
Oh yeah. Hey, they love it in here though, man. They love it. Matter of fact, they're over there taking a nap.
See,
like that.
Ours eat and eat and eat and eat and eat and eat.
Mine
play, and then they're out for a duration.
I didn't. Mine don't. They play forever, but I don't feed them like they are on a schedule.
I try and tell the old lady that, but she lays food out for them. So
yeah, man, you can't do that, dude. They're gonna get fat and nasty.
I mean, my cats, if they heard the bag shaking, they come running, man. They come running.
Oh yeah, anything that rattles. Oh no shit, no joke, dude. They think
they
it's
will
treats.
Climb you.
Dang right. All I got to do is say KITTY 3 times, and man, I'll get flogged because I started feeding them wet food. Wet food.
Yes. I have that canned food for Sabbath. She's a bigger cat. Man, if
You met the day.
she hears that
You eat cat food on Saturday?
can coming open, man, she will run from downstairs. She'll go up the stairs in like 2 bounds. Go boing boing, and she's up.
What?
Shit, yeah.
Do it again. What? How does it go?
She boing boings.
That's what I thought you said.
Yeah.
Man, you know what? For a cheap ass bowl, I bought this bowl.
Kitty.
I bought this bowl, man. Like, oh, I don't know. It's
Mount
been
Girl,
a
this is my
long
cat,
time
the
ago.
one I'm talking about.
Oh yeah, I ain't speaking. Sorry, man.
I just had to show her off for sick
Well, hell, I was only speaking.
in tongues.
There you go. Now show your pussy again.
No, she's already gone. She scratched the shit out of me.
Uh-huh.
Got me right there on the hand. And look, the kitten got me on my thumb. Right there in the fucking fold.
Uh-huh.
Oh, that was bad.
I hope you get cat scratch fever and other things.
I wouldn't doubt if I
You
did.
deserve it, buddy.
That's probably what I got now.
No.
Thank you, Mount Girl. She's all black too. She ain't got no. She has hazel eyes and she's blacker than black.
Whenever he wears that little special dress, he hears that a lot there, Brown Girl. You know, this is his month.
No,
I ain't talking about his period either.
that's why they call him Skittles.
Okay. Okay.
He wants to taste the rainbow.
Cheers, everybody.
He is a very proud person. I ain't proud of nothing. What am I going to hit?
Oh, man. Some dude in an alley.
I got a choice between 1, 2, 3, 4,
Dudes?
5 bowls that I've been smoking on.
Well, then take one of them, put it and light it.
I'm going to right here. The big one. The one makes people quit.
Oh,
Hey,
yeah, that one.
Mount
That one right
Girl,
there's some badass.
this bowl right here has made
Listen.
women quit
Oh,
smoking
I
weed
mean,
forever.
Absolutely went. They became nuns later. I ain't shitting you.
Oh no, they just quit
yeah,
smoking
they were
weed.
nuns.
She drinks
And
like
shit.
a sip.
They went to
though.
Africans, they little Africans, from smoking out of pipes like that. He went on a crusade later,
Is this? Are you talking
only
from a
took one
personal
hit.
experience?
and it was like halfway gone anyway. I'm telling your story there, Grandma.
I've never heard that in my life.
I haven't. Every time you tell that story, it changes. So what the hell?
What happened?
Exactly.
What happened?
Hey, man,
Did you do something funny?
is it time for your Geritol?
Almost.
Won't you take it a little early?
I need to put something in my stomach first. It's going.
Hey, look, man. Hey. Come on, man.
Upstate. Don't make me pass out. Oh shit. Love you, brother.
Hey, man, smoke that. Maybe it'll make you quit.
There you go. I ain't a chick.
Maybe it'll make you quit. Suck it like it owes you money. Oh, dude. What are you, a sissy? Huh? Hey. Hey, easy, dude. Spit. All right, now breathe. No, don't say wow. Breathe. There you go. You're gonna hack another one up. Hang on. You're gonna hack another one up, man. Now spit. Ooh, he swallowed that one. You nasty bastard. What up, Aaron?
Hey, Aaron. Whoa. Whoa. Oh.
You all right, man?
I knew I shouldn't have done that.
Oh, come on,
I had to take
man.
a big old toke, show you,
Oh,
and then when I did, you said, "Oh hell."
that wasn't no big old toke. You went just like this. You didn't even do it 2 seconds. You went just like this. You went.
Oh.
Ding, ding, ding. Watch this, big boy.
All right, I'm cleaning this really, really, really,
Look.
really, really good, and I'm going to
Look.
send it to you. This is going to
you
be
ain't
your
sending me
pipe.
shit. Hey,
You
hey.
can't take
No.
a hit off of this pipe.
Baloney.
You think you can?
You're going to send me a pipe.
Yeah.
A real hash pipe.
No, this one.
Unused. No, man, I got 20 of them.
Not like this one.
Oh, yeah, just like that one. Looks like a mushroom butt plug. Mm-hmm.
Mushroom butt plug.
All right, look, I'm fixing. There's a chunk of hash in here. I got some more too. If you don't believe, I'm not going.
You want me to hit
I don't want
hash?
you to take my word for it. I'm not going to upstate you.
Ooh, I gotta fill this up. All right,
there.
hold on.
There's a chunk of hash.
I gotta
right
hit
there.
some hash with you. I gotta find my stick.
But I ain't gonna be a sissy and smoke it out of a pipe. I'm gonna man up and do it out of a bong.
Oh, you're gonna do some hash in a bottle?
My nutsack. they're extra large.
Do it out of your big old bong.
Huh? No, I'm doing it out of this one because everything else is filthy and Popeye is filthy.
Yeah, this
Batman's
pipe
filthy.
that I'm cleaning right now is filthy.
All 4 of my birthday bongs are filthy. My alien head bong's filthy. I know I can't see it, but I know it is. Hey, you know what? Ooh, man, that's a big old chambered bong. You mean switch over to the alien head?
I want you to switch over to the one that looks like mine.
No, because you don't even smoke a bong, so therefore your vote doesn't even count.
Yeah, but I'm
If you was
actually
a bong
smoking
smoker,
a real hash joint.
if you was a
or
bong
hash
smoker,
bowl.
if you was a bong smoker, you would have a vote, but you have none. This is not for collectors. This is for real live smokers.
That's all right.
Hydrate.
All right, it's done. That thing's filthy, and I need to clean this right after I finish this bowl, which will be a couple of days because I can't finish the whole bowl, especially since this weed right here has hash in it.
What?
Oh yeah, this weed right here has hash in it.
Hang on.
This is what I mixed up.
Look, ladies and gentlemen, I apologize. I know this is a weed channel, but please bear with us. This guy, he's kind of he needs help, but let's just encourage him to have a good time and everything. I think he's smoking crayons. But here we go. What? You ain't even gonna say nothing?
Huh?
Huh?
I ain't been listening.
Oh, dude, you better
I'm deep in
start listening.
concentration here. I'm concentrated.
Hey man, look, I hear like if you take a little castor oil, that helps.
Hash oil?
Castor oil. There, Grandma. Turn up your hearing aid.
No, I don't need to be puking today.
Turn down Murder, She Wrote, and turn that hearing aid up.
I hate that show. That and NYPD Blue. Yeah, both of them suck. All right, here we go.
What are you doing?
Hash bowl, brand new.
What's in
Get her
it?
done,
Weed?
fellas.
All right, let's go. Cheers, everybody. Ooh. Hey. Oh. Oh. Who said that? What? Smooth.
Mountain Girl's gonna bust her stomach open.
Hey, chill, mountain girl. Chill. It's okay, man. Look, hey.
Just think if
Don't.
she was in her 9th month, like a day away,
Dude.
man, she'd
Hey,
have that
man,
baby right now.
look, I'm just glad we're not in that age bracket where, hey, man, old Fred's fixing to have a kid. Oh, yeah? What's this one? Oh, he's second. Well, congratulations. Now, it's like, hey, man, old so-and-so is having, he's got 16 grandkids, eh? You know what I mean? You don't hear about. In other words, I ain't been invited to a baby shower in a long time.
I have
Did you take soap?
2 of them, as a matter of fact, and I didn't go to either one.
Did you use soap? Oh, you didn't go?
No.
Okay.
I
Always
shower,
brought
that's
soap
for her,
and
not
used
for me.
soap.
I don't do baby showers. To women, no dudes, except
You want to
maybe
hear something?
her husband or something, or
You
boyfriend.
want to
or
hear
whatever.
something? You
Huh?
want to hear something funny? You want to hear a Devo's Weed Chronicles
Ism?
live? I just remembered something that happened to me and Big Jed one time.
Is this a Devoism?
No, bear with me. I'm not going to put you in the basement. I'm just going to make me big. A long time ago, me and a friend of mine, which was my drummer, Big Jed, we were out. We didn't have nothing to do on the weekend. This little old girl that he was seeing asked him if he would come over and kind of run security at a gathering they were having at someone's house. And all he had to do was make sure no one was under 18 that come in there. And because they were going to serve alcohol in the house, they were doing some kind of, it was like a Tupperware party, but they served alcohol and everything. Okay. This is what he was told. Need 2 dudes. Naturally, me and him was running around together. He goes, you down? And this is back in 80, 88, 89, close to 90. We were playing music. We were known. We had long hair and crap. Kind of like, I got the long hair now. Anyway, he seen me. He goes, hey, man, you want to make some money? I said, hell yeah, I'm down, because I was trying to pay off some equipment, man. Had the dogs after me because I was late on payments. Anyway, I said, yes. Yeah. We pulled up there at this house, we parked, we go over there, and there wasn't really no one there but the people that own the place and the girls that live there. And it was close to college. Big ranch. Anyway, we go up there and he goes, he's seen this one girl. I knew her too, Susan chick. Anyway, we talked to her. She goes, hey, yeah, you guys, man, just make sure that, since this is a college thing, that no one under 18 can come in, because we're going to have not a lawn, it's kind of a lingerie show, And we don't really need no college boys. We don't want no men allowed. Okay, cool. People started showing up, a lot of people. He said, damn. And some of these are some pretty fine women showing up, going in. They were drinking, giggling, and everything. That one chick come out and she said, hey man, do you guys mind coming in here and just like showing we're gonna do a promotion deal? And would you guys just like, help by handing the prizes out? We're like, hell yeah, man, no problem. What's going on? So we started drinking too. Dude, it was one of them lingerie and dildos. You could buy dildos, vibrators, women's toys, women only. And then eventually, man, because we was getting hammered, bro, we took our shirts off. Be big jet. It was handing out drinks.
Did you wear a bow tie?
No, hell no, dude. No, but we took our shirts off, sir. Man, we made some couple bucks. We made a couple bucks. Handing out drinks, nothing
So there
else.
wasn't a dry area in that whole room.
I was pretty moist, yeah. How do you know? How the hell do you know?
Common sense, brother. Everybody in chat didn't even know. There ain't a dry. There's piddle everywhere.
It's amazing how 3 drinks in, we're making them. We're making the drinks for these people that are asking for them, right? Eventually,
Jesus.
before we took our shirts off and stuff, we're getting these girls, these ladies drinks, and they were saying, "You boys can't drink. You boys can't drink." Then, when the show started, and me and him standing there looking at each other, and he goes, dude, was that what I thought that was? And they were handing, this is the prototype that we're talking about. All these girls are like, ooh, man, look. Big head froze. He's like, what?
Dude,
I said, dude.
my guess, just my guess now, okay? This ain't from being 59 and no, I've never been to no lingerie party. But if I had to guess,
I've been to 2.
if I had to guess, vibrators and lingerie,
all that shit, yes,
and drunk women.
All of it goes together
There
in
ain't
an
a
order.
dry area in the whole damn place.
No,
it was
because
moist off the ceiling.
Listen to this. That was what one of the door prizes was. A lot of the door prizes was different type gels, oral gels for chicks
God.
to try on their boyfriends and husbands. That was like the door prize. Everybody got a flavor. Oh, look at here, man. It was like, they were handing shit out, man. It was like, and the fat girls were looking at me going, I was like, yes. And we thought
I've never been to one. I'm just guessing there ain't a dry.
Look,
I bet you had to go through showers and shit.
No, look, we didn't have to. Look, I'm going to tell you this, and you just take it as you will. We left there unmolested.
How in the fuck did that happen?
I don't know, but when the person that owned the place said, okay, guys, hey, y'all, we got your orders. And I was like, man, I grabbed my shirt and I said, hey, let's hang it. They all, hell, I guess they all had old men. But they tipped. They tipped. But, never had to do anything indecent other than I mixed 1 or 2 a little strong, and they might not have needed it. Something like that. But yeah, no, we left under there. Nobody kissed nobody. Nobody got touched. Well, yeah, 1 or 2 has got touched. I mean, my buddy got touched a lot, but hell, you could tell he was excited. You know what I mean? Yeah. I'm like, calm down, man. He said, I
Hey,
can't.
I thought you were a lesbian. I didn't know you were bi.
No. Who? Me?
Yeah.
How do you figure?
All right, Skittles.
Whatever.
Fess
You,
up.
you, sir, are like a walking freaking rainbow. Huh?
I'm still laughing about that, dude.
I ain't kidding you, man. Hey, look, you never know. And I think somebody said something too before, or my buddy told me. It was like supposed to be like a wedding shower or some crap. Something that's what I thought it was. It wasn't anything but a damn dildo. Which I would have went anyway. I would have went. But I took some friends. It would have ended up a little differently if my brother was there.
Oh yeah, it'd have been
He'd been
way
walking around
different if your
naked
brother
serving.
was there.
He'd be walking around buck naked serving donuts with
Off
his hands
pecker.
with his hands behind his back, going, "You ladies need a snack." The one 3 rows down is a blueberry. Please grab it. It's kind of chafing me.
I kind of got a rash. I think I'm allergic to blueberries.
Oh man. I hope this is pure grain sugar, because if it ain't, I'm gonna have a rash tomorrow.
Yeah, I can't deal with that fake shit.
Oh, good Lord. I'm allergic to saccharin. Fake sugar.
Oh man, they took off.
Well,
Hell.
good.
Damn it, I was gonna get Tammy to come back in here and smoke with me.
Who?
Oh man, the van's gone. They probably took off to the damn store.
Oh, you looking at your teleporter?
My security.
Hey, security! 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 He's taking a
No,
picture
I
of me.
only
didn't
talk
give him
through
no
security. I only talk through security. I don't let it do any of the talking. It don't do none of that shit. I do.
I ain't even gonna show you all this because I ain't drinking no more of this shit. This shit's terrible. I'm gonna have a hungover. 1,000 milligrams of nightmare THC in a little bottle, man, and it's very tasty. Get you. That's what we need to do upstate.
What?
Eat some of that, drink some of that, make us a drink. You can pour it in Sprite, dude. It'll make Sprite taste delicious. But you got to drink it all. Pour it in there and we sip it and do it alive. While we're sipping on that, and then we'll smoke down on some righteous hash, joints, and pipes and bongs during a live, probably poolside out there by your motel. Wouldn't that be sweet, man?
You know we could.
I know we could. I got the camera. You got the camera. We could have 2 camera angles and swim and let them watch us swim.
We got 2 camera angles now.
We could swim, bro. Hey,
You
listen,
wouldn't be able to see chat.
don't get me to cussing.
Hey,
Listen. I was going to run this by you too, man. What about if we went to Branson for a day?
I think Jesse would have a blast.
Dude,
Tammy, we'd have to get her a wheelchair.
listen, I'm just saying, look, we could leave out like on a Friday, right? Friday evening.
Right.
Spend the night, go to Silver Dollar City the next day, and then we'll decide if we want to spend another night or not. And if we do, I can't though because my animals and stuff. But just like one night and then turn around and come back or something.
What the fuck?
You got a bat in the house?
No, it's
moth.
a mosquito hawk
Yeah, gray big
or
old
moth, one
mosquito.
of the two.
Did she say, no, it's a moth?
Yeah,
No, it's a mosquito moth.
she was freaking. Baby, were you freaking out? It's right behind you,
Oh my God, look out.
right there.
Actually, it's stuck to the ceiling over there by your dreadlock. I mean, your dreadlock.
Tell Tammy, come here.
Your, oh my God, what is that thing, man? Drone, your drone. My God, what's wrong with me? Look, there's a praying mantis or something on your ceiling. You see it?
Yes,
What is it? A praying mantis?
it's a crack.
Oh, damn it. Listen, let me tell you something, man. Do you not like painting?
Fuck no. No, I don't
Well,
like no. If I got a
dude,
spray gun, yeah, I love painting.
wow. I've never touched a spray gun other than a spray paint. I've spray painted a lot of shit. But
I ain't doing that.
no. Painting, man. Like using a roller on the wall ceilings and then trimming
No.
with a brush, man.
No.
Oh man, I love trimming. I do. I love cutting shit in. It's very precise. And man, I didn't know about different sizes. Uh-oh. That's what she said. But I have different kinds of brushes, different angles, man. It's just insane. There's so many things, man, that can make you like an average painter, a pretty good painter. Somebody that's just a novice. Somebody that wants to paint their bedroom, or I mean, not well, either the bedroom or the bathroom or something, or just their closet. You can learn a lot of shit just like doing that. And it don't take no time to change something. The color goes on, man. It's up. Boom. You know what I'm saying? One day everything's colored. What takes time is cutting in all the trim and stuff, and it's usually white, which is fine. If I painted the walls, I know the trim's not going to be trashed. You know what I'm saying? But if I have to come in and somebody's already painted the thing and everything, and there's slop everywhere, oh, but I can do it. I can do it. I like painting by numbers.
Yeah, I like painting, but my old lady does that diamond art.
Oh yeah.
She did me a Snoopy one in there.
No, I like painting like walls and things. Things and walls and houses and man, you know what a real popular color is right now? Black, white house, brick
Really?
wash. If you got bricks, white brick wash, and black shutters, black trim, black. If you have an eave sticking off of it, like a little nook where you can put lawn chairs, that's
My
all
room is
black.
black and gray.
That's Raiders colors, man.
Yeah, that's why it's black and gray.
Oh, I don't know what I'm going to do. Man, I got so many damn cars hanging on here. I don't think I'm ever going to paint this, but if I did, it would be black and silver floor and black ceiling and stuff. With a big Raider symbol on the ceiling. I'll do that myself with tape and a projector. You lay on my back and then just trace it. You know what I'm saying? Old school. Kind of like how we did Hellraiser on my van. We just took several strips of duct tape. This is how stupid we were upstate. We used duct tape, rows upon rows upon rows upon rows of duct tape, and then he took and he drew it, and then we cut it out with a razor blade, and then we pulled all of it out. It looked good, though. But he had to do both sides that way. Right. We did it to the other side, and he was over there cutting and carving. I was spray painting in red on black. My van was black, solid black. And by the time I got 2 or 3 good coats on this, he was done with the other side, and they pulled everything out. And I just went back over it. On that side, And by the time I got this side done, I'd hit the other side, dude. I built up. You could feel it when I pulled the tape off of the vehicle to see it. You could feel the paint. I had to take something and, you know, I don't remember what I used, man. I don't remember what I used. It might have been sandpaper. I don't know. Hell, it was what, 50 years ago? But it was you could feel it with your hands, man, on that van. But it looked badass. And that was before you could take and get a sticker put on there, or you know, that cost big money back then. Hell, you know, technology. Hell, we didn't even have a cell phone.
Get you a wrap.
Yeah, that was a Sadie. Hey, man, come on. You hear that? Just like, you know, like gnawing at herself, like
damn.
And she had just had a shower and shit 2 days ago. I think she's I don't know, she's tripping, man. Like today, I didn't give them a ride. Okay, Queen and I. Oh, did I tell you? You remember when you came up, the camouflage Bronco that was on the side of the road?
Oh yeah, I heard it's gone.
No, not yet. Yeah, no, yeah, he bought it, but he hasn't came and got it. And it was weird, man, because she put it on Facebook, market. All of a sudden, some dude calls. A couple people has, but nobody showed up. Dude said, "Hey, man, drop a pin. I'll be down there in a little bit." Well, obviously, this thing's been sitting since 2018. When it broke down, and the only thing that happened was the U joint broke, and it stopped. I parked it. I had other vehicles. I was pissed. I said, "Okay," and I had wrecked that truck twice. Okay, it was up in the air a little bit. You know, it was beat up, man, but all the glass was in it. But in where I parked it and where it died, and eventually flats, there was some teenagers came by and busted the windows out of it, all of them.
Damn.
So it just sat there. Yeah, it just sat there. Dude come up. The dude that came up, man, was actually from Queen's hometown, and he's older than me. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, he knew her mom and dad and everybody.
Oh hell!
Wow. Yeah. So he's going to put the engine, and I think, well, I told him, I said, and he looked at the title. I said, "Look, man, this is not your everyday, ordinary Bronco 4. I said, "Look at this, man. This one should have a big V8 in it. Look at the frame on it." I said, "This is the heavy duty package of that year. This one right here was the money truck, you know." And he's like, he looked at it. He goes, then I sent him looking underneath it, and he goes, "Damn." I'm like,
yeah.
You know,
I did that when we were going by it the first time.
Yeah.
I was like,
I just
damn,
looked out on it. I only had $1,000 in it, and I drove it forever, man. Ever. It pissed me off that morning because it was cold. And it broke, and I parked it right there, and I never fixed it. Never fixed. I started driving my Colorado. Hey, what up, LT, man? Welcome in, man. Just what? I think we're in World War III. United States just bombed Iran. Holy moly. I've been seeing stuff like that going on. They dropped some bunker busters, didn't they? Oh, cool, man. Upstate, try to find that, would you? We may have to go to Rumble, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's if I find it.
Queen's coming. I can hear her. Now she's just standing close because it's going zee. Then the light goes up. Uh-oh. Maybe that's crazy. I knew it was fixing to happen. Hey, You ever hear about that F around and find out? Look, America's not. It ain't happening. It's not happening. You heard? I guess it's time upstate. We better go dig up our weapons. Thank you, LT. Thank you, LT. And hey, LT, while you're on here, listen, if I offended you in any way, I didn't mean to, man. I was just being me. I apologize. State is beside himself, and I didn't rewatch nothing or anything, but he said that I needed to apologize. So on I apologize. I know sometimes I get a little, yeah.
Hectic.
Do you make a weed for that?
Hey, I bet there's a cream for that.
Oh, hey, will you rub it on me?
I bet it. He has it. I bet he does. If not, he'll make that shit.
Will you rub it on me?
No.
Well,
I ain't proud, remember?
Well, then quit acting.
Only you are.
Trying to find me a cream, dude. That's a little gay in itself, ain't it?
Well,
Mm-hmm.
To each his own. If you think that way, you get that way.
Hey, you swing that way. I didn't know you was like saloon doors. I went swing both ways. But that's cool.
Ain't that what I asked you earlier?
Nope.
Yeah.
Man, what is making that noise?
That's a dog going, yipe, yipe.
No, there's something buzzing. Buzzing like my phone's right here. Hey, man, put some music on. I'll be right back.
Oh, well, hell. I have that newscast up. Let's see what we got here. Boy, it's all over YouTube. It is all over YouTube. I don't know who just came in the back, but I'll be there in just a second. And Devo had to fix his something or another. I will pick you up in a second. What up, Sean?
Hey, Devo Upstate.
How you doing?
Just getting some smoke done.
Heck yes.
Still get the freaking bottle to finish up.
Oddity 2. What the fuck did I tune into? Hey, if you guys don't have a Rumble, we're fixing to go to Rumble, but you can also hit that link that I just put in for StreamYard, and you can come up. I'll put out the Rumble link again. And but we're gonna watch that. What you call it on President Trump.
Upstate and Devo will show you some stuff you can't see on YouTube.
Yeah, that's about it. You can see anything on Rumble. You can't see it on YouTube for sure. Damn sure not. If you want to hear something about what's going on in the world, you need to get off of YouTube. Especially this.
You want to see some stripper music? Go to Rumble.
Yeah. Shit, we'll even show you Jenna Jameson. Ask Northwoods Press. Just saying.
Hey, Doc. Yo, Scrappy, what's up?
Is it disembodied or
somebody. Well, I can tell you. Guess what? You about to. This is how I disembody. 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 Little fingers free. This is for my enemy. This is how I disembody. This is how I disembody. This is how I disembody. Little fingers free. This is for my enemy. Hey, I'm a real psycho kid. Has the ammo. Going local, boy. I go walking in. Bumble fuck the bomb, poor locals kicking the shit out of hobos. What's a John Doe? Who the fuck cares? Hell if I know. Copycats, fucking pussies, wannabes. Chop them off, razor sharp, all body, nobody. Beat them to the grave, I shot. Come correct, show respect, feel the effect. As the soul hits a jack, what do you expect when you're dead? Knock, knock, who's that? Through your peephole, I'm a motherfucking asshole. These boots will out your soul, indent your brain, looking like a pothole. Oh no, now you gotta go to your own funeral. This is how I disembody. This is how I disembody. This is how I disembody. Little fingers free. This is for my enemy. This is how I disembody. This is how I disembody. This is how I disembody. Little fingers free. This is for my enemy. Who wanna fuck around? In the landfill, bodies dumped underground. Smoking on that loud. Here we come now. You know it's KSK. By the way the drum sound. Steady hitting in your trunk. You ain't waiting for this funk. Different styles that we bring to unique for your motherfucking chumps. Middle fingers up. Yeah, put them up. Y'all are trash. Y'all belong in a dump truck. Motherfuckers don't wanna come through and disembody each and every little bump for you like I'm trimming a tree. Really, I'm killing every MC in every vicinity of the studio facility. Bitch, you ain't as real as me. This is how I disembody. This is how I disembody. This is how I disembody. Little fingers free. This is for my enemy. This is how I disembody. This is how I disembody. This is how I disembody. Little fingers free. This is for my enemy.
Hunt them down, string them up. Welcome to the slaughterhouse. Y'all fucked around, now you bitches about to find out. Never took my meds, so I'm psychotic. I got it. This is with my brain and I can't stop it. Motherfucker, but I'm cool with it. Got a bloodlust, something fierce. Only got the devil on my shoulder talking in my ear. Too late for me, I've been unstable many years. I don't beef with haters, I just make them all disappear. This is how I disembody. Grab a shotty, then a slug. Hit your body, leave your body. Once I'm on your heels, ain't nobody living by to stop me. Catch them, then I kill them, cross them off on me, then I'm out.
This is how I disembody. This is how I disembody. This is how I disembody. Little fingers free. This is for my enemy. This is how I disembody. This is how I disembody. This is how I disembody. Little fingers free. This is for my enemy.
Man, I sit here thinking to myself, petting my kitty cat, thinking, wow, if it is World War III, kitty cat, you might be lunch in a few days.
Need to fatten you up.
Oh, yeah. Pour the cat food to it. We'll have us some Johnny stir fry, baby.
I don't know what to think about that.
I don't even know what to say about that, man. You?
Whoa.
Hang on, man. Man, you've kind of jacked everything up for me over here.
Uh-uh.
Oh, yeah. Quit jacking around with my stuff, man.
What stuff?
All right. Sean, what are you up to, man? What's going on over there in Hawaii? Fill us in. Like we're fill us in. Let us in. Look, man, he's making a pineapple sandwich or some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Cheers.
Right back at you. And everybody in chat, cheers. Hope y'all leaning on your favorite strain. I hope it tastes wonderful to you. And I got a burp, dude.
Is that what you tell the hooker right afterwards? I hope
No,
it tastes good to you.
I usually say get out. Little T. Hey, welcome in, brother.
What's up, man?
World War III.
No.
Well,
Wait a minute. Is Germany involved or China?
well, that's Putin said that they'll get involved. It'll be them. They got North Korea, Turkey, India.
Listen, I know why U.S. is there though. They're
Well,
flying-
because they threatened us, saying that if the U.S. strikes,
Oh, yeah, well, hey, after I found out, he gave them plenty of time to come up with come to the table. They said, "F you, we don't want the talks. It's the Americans that want talk." I heard him say that. I'm like, oh, oh man. And the
I'll put my
reason
lock
why
on my
we're
bike.
there, the reason why they're there is because we got technology to go 200 miles in the dark and blow your ass up.
oh, I
Called
gotta
the
go put
bunker
my.
buster, baby.
I'm tired.
It's like old Devo. It penetrates deep.
What?
Yeah.
Gross.
Bunker buster.
Hello.
The deepest penetrating bomb known to man.
Oh.
Yeah.
Why? What is it called? Devo?
No, bunker busters.
Oh no, I know. I think we struck where they think they're doing their nuclear studies facility, whatever.
Dude, listen, wasn't there like an earthquake there a couple days ago?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
In
As a matter of
that-
fact, a 5 point something.
Right. In that region.
Was
Who's
it
to say
there?
that-
Was it there, or was it Israel? That was that.
No, it's in Iran.
No, it was Iran. It was
Oh,
right around all that nuclear crap that's in the desert. And I was thinking to myself, somebody got inside. Some James Bond mofo got in there and blowed it up. Blew
blew it
the
up.
whole thing. And it just went, oh. It was such an explosion, no smoke, nothing. You know what I'm saying?
I
Hell,
hear
it's
you.
probably 10 miles deep and 50 miles wide and 200 miles the other direction, man. You never know. But Hamas, think about this. Look at Hamas. All the
5.1 quake.
all the tunnel systems Hamas had into and around Israel, okay? And all underneath the cities. There's, tunnels everywhere. That's because they know, man. But one of those little bitty bombs we have called the bunker buster, dropped in the precise area, it'll go deep and it will make them weep.
How deep?
Deep.
Hmm.
Deep.
As far as Israel, all I know is that's the shit we gave them. That they used it against Iran.
That's what American B-1 stealth bombers are carrying right now. That's why they're
No, but
there.
then we supplied their military. We supplied Israel's military.
Yeah, I know. But
Our
we're
goods.
taking our stealth bombers over there. And
No,
the
but
stealth
then see, the thing is, what I'm going after is what's to stop them from trying to come over here.
Dude, their technology is not as good as ours.
No, but then they can have backup by Russia and China, who hates the United States.
They don't want to get into this.
That's the truth. That's why.
They don't want to get into this. What?
They don't want none of this.
Word said.
They hate the United States. It doesn't matter. They would
No,
kill us all.
listen, there is nobody on planet Earth that agrees that Iran should have a nuclear
involved
weapon.
in with the state of Israel. There's also been yet another earthquake.
I think
Nobody on Earth thinks that Iran deserves or needs a nuclear weapon.
Well,
they don't need one.
All, period.
They don't need
even-
one.
Listen,
Nobody's
they don't
stopping
even
North Korea.
deserve guns. They don't
Honestly,
deserve guns. They don't even. Hey, man, if it was me, all they'd have was a goat.
Nobody's stopping North Korea from having it.
Huh?
Nobody's stopping North Korea from having the nuclear bombs.
Well, even
Because
some of the
North Korea
Iranians
makes a
said
lot
that.
of our stuff.
No, do you think I trust that Korean fat pig?
They're listen, you don't hear North Koreans chant "Death to America."
Yeah, but you think I trust that fat pig?
Who cares? You don't hear them chanting "Death to America."
What fat pig you talking about?
Kim Jong-un.
Kim Jong-un.
Kim Jong-un.
He
I'm
never
about
says
to say-
they're not in the streets saying "Death to America" like they are in Iran, Iraq.
Yep.
You
Yep.
see what happened to Iraq, and we were just playing around. We didn't. We have boots on the ground over there. We don't have to this time. Technology has caught up with us. Yeah. You know what? Boots on the ground means drones in the air.
And then when everybody kills
did you
the
see?
aliens, finally will come down and punish the earth.
Did you see? It was a shitty little military procession for Trump when they did that military.
Yeah.
Okay. But did you notice some of the army guys walking around with their drones?
Flying drones?
No, yeah, they were walking around with them in their hands as they were marching down the street in front of Trump, showing that we got. Well, obviously we have it, but
Oh yeah.
you know,
That's
hey,
what
we got
Devo
some
and I was
drones.
talking about.
Listen, man, if you want to know what's going on in the military world right now, in military, weapon wise, play a damn video game. If it's on that video game, man, we've already got it and used it like drones, man, that'll fly around and tell
Like
you
Grand Theft Auto.
what your position is and everything you need to know, man, to do whatever you need to do. And then it just goes away. It doesn't ever come back to you. It just goes away.
Follow the Simpsons. They'll tell you what's going to happen.
No, listen to Devo and Upstate. We'll tell you what's going on. Other than
No, but I know what Upstate means about that.
other
Yeah,
than
yeah.
The Simpsons have predicted a lot of shit that happened.
Right. Go visit Devo and Upstate, but first go to Hem for Fitness and get your gummies and whatever you need, and sit down and enjoy Devo and Upstate show.
There it is, man. Hey, man, y'all don't do mushrooms, do you? I'm
No.
sure I've asked you that.
Never done it my whole life.
No, I ain't asking you, man. I was asking him
What?
for fitness. Y'all don't make mushrooms, do you? Products.
Yeah, we do.
Oh, really? Okay. Well, we'll
Yeah,
talk.
well, obviously the legal stuff, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, we have, we got some stuff, I believe, on site that helps out a lot of people. So, yeah, check it out.
Okay. All right.
Micro doses.
What's that? You know what that means to me? That's like Canadian measurement. That means eat a handful. Let's see. That's what microdose means. Handful. Cold.
Devo, look at your private chat.
Hey, man. What?
Look at the private chat.
Okay, I was going to fix to look at my privates. Oh, man, I hear you. Okay. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Man, every time it's weird,
Yeah, well,
dude. Look,
we
got
don't
a
know
new
what's
job.
going to happen with this thing after this strike. You know, I'm trying to pay attention what Trump's going to say. everybody's online right now, live. All YouTubers, ABC, and all all the mainstream. Everybody's on there live right now, reporting it. It's a pretty big thing because, like you said, I mean, okay, what happens next? Are we in this war? Are other people, other nations around going to get involved?
No. Iran's boots. I mean, listen to this. This is my scenario. Okay, then scenarios and opinions are like assholes. Everybody has one, and this is just my opinion. The U.S. goes in and pounds the living shit out of that place, right? Pounds the living shit out of it. He's already sent warning. If you're in Tel Aviv, where wall that place up through there, you better get out of there now.
He did. He did tell everybody get the hell out.
Right. Boots on the ground will be Israel. And can you imagine that?
Oh, wow.
Oh my God, dude. And that's God's people.
Yeah. Well, did you see the interview with Carlson Tucker and Ted Cruz?
No, I haven't caught that yet.
Oh my God, bro. I mean, I don't know. Carlson Tucker, obviously, they try to fire him, or they fired him because he was too truthful, too not with the program. Okay. Yeah. Ted Cruz, I believe, is. Oh, wait a minute. Everybody's putting their foot in the water. Okay, I'll put my foot in the water too. Okay. One of his excuses for the war was that we're obligated. And Carlson Tucker said, why? He goes, because it's written in the Bible. He goes, well, wait a minute. The 1949 Israel or Israel back then, you know what the Bible says. If everybody's familiar, grew up with it. His logic is basically, if the Bible's telling him to protect Israel at all costs. Okay, I understand, but
that's my belief.
I understand, but like you said, how many people around the world really wants Iran to be a nuclear power, especially with all the talk, like you're saying, that we're having with them?
I mean, the people that have them, look, I'm going to say this. No one deserves it. We shouldn't have to have that. You know what I mean? It shouldn't have went from, where it's at to it is now. But everybody, I mean, strength through power, strength through faith, and stuff like that, man. Let's hope, and look, the Bible itself says there will be an end. The end. I'm coming back. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. But, so we can't destroy this. There's only one person that can. And he may be coming back, man. Maybe this is all leading into it. You know what I'm saying?
Why do you think
you just got to know where you're at and where your heart's at? Oh my goodness! Did you see that kitten? Come here. You better know where your heart's at and everything.
That's like exactly what you're saying. That everything that's happening is written, and the majority, I would say, 98% of everything is coming true, right?
Yep.
But also, the Bible tells us, that we shouldn't wait for the last minute, that we should prepare ourselves by repentance and salvation.
Yeah. Right.
So
look,
I mean,
look, listen. I'm just going to let me throw this out here, okay? I know you're probably a different faith than me, but this is me, and this is what I think. Look, you can be the worst person in the world. You hate God. You don't know who God is. You think there's several gods. You want to be this. You want to be that. Whatever, man. Look, what it boils down to. Look, all of these idols through time are still dead. There's only one of them. Buddha, Quran, all these other prophets, they're still in the ground, man. There's only one that resurrected.
Right, but you
Well, you
also
know-
have you also have to mention that every single one of these religions, like Buddhism and stuff, don't really talk about Muhammad or Buddha or any of these other religions, but all these religions around the world talk about Jesus.
Exactly. And all 95% of it's trying to disprove him.
Muslims hate Christians.
But they all said that he was a prophet, especially in the Quran. They all said that he was a man of God. You know, it's I hate to get we hate to get this show off biblical. Sorry, guys, but we're just talking. We're just talking.
There may be somebody out there that needs to hear this.
True, 100% facts. True. And whoever's out there, there's a lot of us that believe in, and a lot of us that see it. Not much that we can do but to work on ourselves, because the day that he comes, we don't want to pull on his cloak and say, God, it's me. And he'll turn around and says, be gone from me. I don't know you.
Exactly.
Or be right back.
I was just thinking that quote, man, like minutes ago.
Yeah.
You know, whenever you said World War III and then we went into music and I went and told Queen, she said, I heard Jesus may be coming back like that. And I'm like, oh.
Well, the ones who get left back, this world is going to be like Mad Max.
Oh boy, let's hope Jesus comes and takes all the good people before that happens.
Listen, man, listen. That's called revelation, and like people that believe in him, good or bad, you know, I don't know. You're going off. You're out.
That's right. That's right. When he finally comes, I think this is the purgatory.
Their God is
going to be the purgatory.
You guys will be here for 7 years. It'll be the best time of your life. It'll be the best time of your life. You guys will make money out of. I mean, there's going to be money. People's going to be banging each other in trees and shit.
This world,
and you're going to have wealth.
Well, it's going to be crazy because everybody's going to fight for survival.
Anything you want for 7 years. Everything's going to be groovy.
Except for the Lord. You ain't going to see the Lord in that 7 years.
Jesus and all of us that left will come back with God's vengeance, and that's when they talk about
wipe everything out. Yeah, I know.
The blood in the streets will be bridle deep. That's what they mean by that. Whenever we come back and cleanse the earth.
But during that 7 years, you're gonna have to do
oh yeah, you guys are gonna party.
You're gonna have to decide.
Man, you know, you have a harem.
You're going up or you're gonna stay down.
You'll have you'll be a YouTube star because your penis is so large and you're making money off of it. You'll be a billionaire. I mean, everything's gonna be good.
Well, it's happening now.
Billionaires don't buy away
and then we'll all be back with double edged.
If you're a billionaire, you can't buy your way into heaven.
Yeah,
it doesn't work.
Never.
That's why I don't think Donald Trump's gonna go to heaven.
Oh yeah.
He can't buy his way into that place.
Nobody can. Nobody can.
We're probably going to get popped for this, but it's only a short, I think.
Hey, man, do it anyway.
It won't be a strike.
We'll go to Rumble.
But this is Israelis telling Christians to go home. At the wall. At the Wailing Wall.
No, wait. Breathe.
You see that dude with those braids? Look. That guy right there. That dude. Man, hey, hold up. I just found my new hairstyle. I'm gonna do my Billy Goat braids, man. Gonna thread them from way up here, all the way down, baby. I'm gonna do Billy Goat braids like them dudes.
Yeah, you might as well wear one of those caps on your head and go play chess in New York Park.
Yeah. I need a brown and white goat.
Just
upstate.
saying that this is my outlook on what you guys were talking about.
Oh, I don't even know what the hell
Israelis hate Christians.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah, they do.
Anything to do with Jesus, they hate.
Yeah, that's
but
crazy,
they,
bro.
They do not recognize Jesus as the Son of God.
God says they're my people.
That's the whole thing. They do not recognize Jesus as the Son of God and the King of Jewels.
Nope.
They do not recognize that.
No.
But they ask the United States for help all the time,
And that's
knowing
why they
that the
don't celebrate
majority are
Christmas.
Christians.
And
that's exactly why they don't celebrate Christmas either.
You know,
they do not believe Jesus was the Son of God.
You know what? Hey, 420. I seen a video that there was a priest, a Christian priest, just preaching. I don't even know if he was preaching, but walking down the streets of Israel, and there were kids spitting on him, striking him. It was like a total disrespect, man. I mean,
I believe
for it to be in the 21st century.
I believe that.
I seen one preacher get smacked in the face, spit in the face, and you know, he didn't do anything.
I believe that.
He goes, "Didn't you guys do this to Jesus 2,000 years ago, and you're doing it to me now?"
Yep.
And it's the same way with a Catholic priest who walking through Israel too. They would despise him too.
Listen.
Anybody that's represents Jesus, they hate.
About Catholic priests, man, and Catholics. I'm not gonna. Hey, I always had a really weird feeling about.
No. It's nothing against all faiths. It's just that we know Jews don't like anybody that celebrates Jesus Christ.
Yeah, look, he's the only man. Through him, when he came here, man, he came here in immaculate conception. He came here in the spirit, and my personal belief is he was God in flesh. You know what I'm saying?
Amen. Yeah.
But
that man was halfway dead before he got hanged up on the cross.
But look, man, look, and there's a reason why. There's a reason why you don't hear a word from him from after birth, and who he was and what he meant to the world until he was 30-something, 20-something. You know what I mean? All that area when he was in that area, there no one has a record of it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And when he came here, man, he preached hardcore the word of God, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man,
he was not playing around.
And it was basic stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? But he spoke in parables where it's hard for us to understand his parable.
Get out!
You know what I mean? If you think about it and you listen to some of the word, it's really hard for us to understand, even today, what he's.
Well, who was it? Was it Nicodemus when he came to Jesus and Jesus told him he came here for us to be reborn, and Nicodemus couldn't understand his analogy. How can you go into your mother's womb again? And he's like, no, yeah. His parables, if you really sit down and think of them, he was beyond his time. I do believe that God came down in human flesh to live the life of us and to carry all our sins and to wash away.
I want to throw this out here, okay? Look, and if you don't believe in God, okay, you can't have good and not evil. You can't have just evil and no good. Okay, I want to show you this. Whenever God created heaven, or when God was in heaven, before he created even the earth and human beings, 1/3 of the angels rebelled against him. And the reason was they wanted to be, or one of them wanted to be him. His pride got in the way. You know what I'm saying? They fell. What do we have now? Pride Month. Think about that. I'm not saying anything else. I'm just saying, look, if we're going to talk biblical, hey, you know what I mean? It ain't right. And it's evil in our face when we don't even know it. We don't recognize it. It's right there in our face. Man, even look, what is it? Prime. Their symbol, if you look at it, man, it looks like a human member. Got a head and everything. Everybody else needs a smile. It's crazy, man. There's so many scenarios I could go through and show you the evil in the world. But hey, all I can say is no one on this earth is perfect. Let's start right there. If you don't know who God is, that doesn't mean you're a piece of trash human being. That just means you're uneducated. You haven't had that conversation with someone where you can make your mind up, right? We ain't trying to make your mind up for you. We're just throwing it out there. Look, and everything Jesus did on that cross, man, cleanses you for everything you're doing, saying,
yes, he did.
You follow that afterwards, man, you're on the right path. You know what I mean? But look, it's like the road to heaven is a chalk line, and the highway to hell is a 6-lane highway.
You know, in the past, we used to they used to sacrifice lambs, the blood of the lambs.
Yep.
Well, you know, that's why we don't do that anymore, because the ultimate lamb was God, which sacrificed himself.
Yes, the ultimate sacrifice was Jesus Christ and that precious blood that he spilled.
Because we used to sacrifice the lambs for our sins, to cleanse ourselves.
And he was considered the Lamb of God.
There you go.
I mean, look, man, when I was little, ever since I was itty bitty, I was gooing and sucking a bottle man in church. I grew up in church, a hardcore Assembly of God, fire breathing preacher.
Yeah, me too, man. I was an altar boy, bro. Believe it or not.
Oh, really? I never made it up close to the stage.
I was born Catholic.
Maybe on Christmas I'd get up there and sing.
Yeah, I was pretty. You know, it's like everyone's baptized when they're born. You know, but I believe that once you're an adult and you turn your life around and you're going for the good after you've been in and out and up and down, you know, every time when someone hits rock bottom, you know, God's always there as the rock to lift you back up. You know, so
some people think it's luck. You know
what?
There's
no such thing as luck.
Oh man,
there's no such thing as
good
luck.
luck. No, God's blessing you.
Yeah, there's no such thing as luck. There's only faith.
No. Well, you know, it's like when you ask God, make me brave or give me courage. Does he just actually just give you courage just because you ask for it, or does he put us all in a position to be courageous?
Oh, it's half and half to me, because like when you are following God, you ask Him for your prayers and your blessings, but then also you have to do half the work to actually earn that blessing. You know what I'm saying? You gotta do your part as far as a follower.
Listen to this, gentlemen.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, tomorrow is Sunday. Okay. My son is preaching in a small church, man. I mean, this thing's so hidden. You know what I mean? Back in the middle of nowhere by the lake. way up in the mountain. Anyway, he's preaching more. He's been preaching for a while, and I've been going and stuff, in the past. But tomorrow,
That's called a cult, ain't it?
kind of sort.
No, I'm sorry. I'm just messing with you, bro. I'm sorry. I'm being an idiot.
I know
I'm being an
you're
idiot.
joking.
I'm being
That's
an
why I was
idiot.
laughing.
Listen,
I
kind
know
of
you're
sort,
joking.
but they don't hand out condoms.
I know
or-
you was joking, bro. That's why I was laughing.
No, but no. It's a little Assembly of God, Baptist, and Methodist all boiled down. All the members are like, oh, then there's only 3 of them, right? One of them passed not too long ago. Bless his heart, 97, dude, and just
Wow.
passed. Yeah, and
Wow.
so he's preaching more. And he said, "Dad, come up, man." There's
There
a
you
lot of
go.
natives. There's a lot of natives now that come to our church, and he's a quarter. My son, he's a quarter. I believe it or not, I'm a half turkey, but he's quarter. And yeah, I'm gonna go check him out tomorrow, man. I'm gonna go check out
There
my
you
son. Hear the message. He's good too, man.
Yo,
Yeah.
Devo, has
Dad,
he
he
given
don't
has he given a life testimonial yet?
Huh?
Has he given his life testimonial?
Oh, his or mine?
Yeah, his.
Oh, yeah. He did that a long time ago, man.
Right, that's good, bro.
You know what I
Because
mean?
when you do your life testimony, that's when you release all the shit you've been here holding inside, and just give it up to God.
Listen, dude. One time I gave half of mine. All right, in a church. I felt moved to do it. I went up and I started about halfway through it. And when I got through, like all of the bad sexual positions, and I mean, I was throwing the whole thing out there.
Wow.
Finally, somebody come up and said, "Hey, man, hey, save some for tomorrow." All right, man, hey, but yeah, and there's women in the crowd going,
Yeah.
I've let it all hang out, man. I was cleansing myself, and then Preacher Mark told me, he said, "Look, dude,
Yo, I'll be right back.
let's go back to my office, and I want you to tell me everything that you wanted to tell me or say out there." And then I aired it out, and he goes, "Amen, brother. We prayed and everything." He's like, "All right, man. You don't have to say it again. I've got you." I'm like, "Oh, okay." And I haven't really sinned since then. You know what I mean? Not like that.
Tell LT about the time I went to church with you.
Oh, LT. Hey, man, did you ever hear this story, LT?
What?
When I went to church with Devo.
Listen, man. One time, man, look, I've been in a band. Band broke up. I was fixing to go through a divorce and everything, and I was everywhere, man. I was all dried up, man, Anyway, I started going to church. I seen Brother upstate a few days later. Well, a few weeks later. He said, "Man, where you been? I ain't seen you around." I said, "Man, I've been going to church." "What?" I said, "I've been going to church." "Why?" I said, "Well, I like it." "Why?" I said, "Man, they got a good message." "What is it?" And I said, "Man, dude, do you just want to go to church with me?" He said, "Can I?" I said, "Yes, everybody's welcome to church, man." I said, "All right, man, when is it?" And I said, "Matter of fact, tomorrow morning." Or no, tomorrow evening. It was a Wednesday. I said, Wednesday night. I said, "I'm going to go tomorrow, man. You want to go?" "Yeah." I said, "Well, show up." "No, I went and got you, didn't I?" And we smoked a joint. And I was telling you, I said, "Yeah, man, it's going to be a big deal because there's a lot of people there tonight. There was something going on. Like there wasn't a revival or nothing like that, but there was a lot. The house was packed. All right.
Full house.
Upstate's asking me on the way over there, "Why are you going to church, man?" And I said, "Look, man, once you get in here, look, if you don't feel anything after we go through this service, then you're more than welcome to do whatever you want." I said, "But not only do I enjoy it, man, look, man, there's music. People's having a great time. Everybody's happy. There's nobody in here, man. If they need prayer, everybody prays for them. If they, if they're down, their family members down. Oh my God, Billy Bob's doing dope again. Could you please pray for him? Man, we all get down and do it. I said everybody's happy, man. And when you leave out there, you feel good. All right. Man, they were playing music. I mean, everybody was in the spirit. The whole house was jumping. Me and Upstate get there a little late because we was down by the creek smoking weed before we went to church. Where you walk in, Upstate, so I grabbed him. I said, dude, we were 3 rows from the back, and there was a little spot right there. I grabbed him. I said, come on, man. We sat back there. We're standing. Everybody's standing. Everybody's like, yeah, praise the Lord, praise the Lord. Anyway, Upstate, we were sitting there, and then everybody sat down. And then the preacher was, or the speaker, wasn't the preacher yet. We were all sitting there talking. He was talking and he was firing everybody up. And everybody's like, hey, man, yes, sir. All right. All of a sudden, here the music goes again. Here, everybody stands up. And I said, let's stand up, man. Me and him stand up. Praise the Lord, man. Woohoo. Upstate's looking around, man. He's like, man, this is like a concert. And I'm like, yeah, man, kind of, hey. We're still standing up. All of a sudden, the preacher started talking about some stuff. Preacher started talking about stuff. Everybody's like, hey, man. All of a sudden, and no music was going on or nothing. And he would say something else, and everybody would go, yes, amen, and just screaming and hollering. All of a sudden, we're sitting there, and Upstate looked at me, and I looked at him, and was like, I was screaming amen too, right? And Upstate was just like, yeah, hey. Like that. And then he said something about, we're here, we're going to put our foot right on the devil's throat or something like that, in that term. And it fired Upstate up. And he goes, fucking I swear, F&A screams it. These 2 little old ladies, everybody in the crowd, they're still jamming and woo. Nobody really heard it. And I looked at him, I went, oh, dude. He was, oh. I'm so sorry. I said, that's cool. And then all of a sudden, 2 little old ladies in front of us turned around and went, State goes, what's going on? I said, I don't know, dude. I've never dealt with this before. Just go with me. Are they going to hurt me? Are they going to hurt me? And I said, no, they ain't. I didn't know. Hell, they could have took him back into the back and beat him with Bibles for all I know. But he got up and he went up there, and what they do Upstate, throw oil on you and pray for you.
Man, throwing oil and
yes, they did.
Yeah, I got all kinds of.
It was funny as all get up, dude. He screamed F&A in church.
The only time anybody has ever done that. Ever.
Yeah, I've ever seen in my lifetime.
Never ever see that or hear that again.
Never have I ever witnessed that Upstate other than that time. That dude.
Seymour.
What up, Seymour?
Hit that link up there and come on up.
Come up if you want to. Remember, we're going to bounce over to Rumble in a little bit.
Well, boys.
Look.
I think I'm going to go inside and lay down. What is that? A dead cat?
That is
another cat.
Yep, that's a cat.
I got 4 of them here.
I got
that
5.
Size.
I got 5. They're going to the forever homes here in a little while, though. I ain't kidding you.
Yeah, I wish they could stay that small.
Forever, no joke, man.
Yeah, I would have one if they stood that tiny.
Yeah, no, but look,
you'd have scratches and bite marks everywhere.
Listen, I
just
want
like
to
we do.
Okay, cat, listen to me. Just take, okay, you sound like a mountain lion. Say you're out, hiking and stuff. Mm-hmm. You look at a cat like a cat, man. You watch it. It is very stealth, very quiet. You don't hear it. You don't see it unless it wants you to see it. That's how those mountain lions are doing. They're like a little house cat times 100.
You know what?
How they act, that's exactly what they'll do to you.
I got one question though, and maybe you guys can help me figure this out. Either you guys or you guys in the chat. Okay, why? Excuse me. Why is it out of a cat is a feline, right?
A
It's
what?
a feline, right? Right.
Yeah,
And
feline's a female
and
cat.
and a lion is a feline, right? And a tiger, well, within the family, right?
Right, right.
Okay. So why does all lions, tigers, bobcats, even jaguars and panthers all have regular eyes, but the domestic cat has eyes like a snake?
I call
Because
them Satan eyes.
that this is back when the back in the Egyptians days
Well,
when they started breeding cats, man. That's where it came from.
yeah, but you guys notice that out of all the fucking cats, only the domestic cats have eyes like a gator, a snake, a lizard.
Yes, yes, yeah.
That's weird. That's very, very fucking weird. But a
Well,
lion, panther, all those other.
reptilians, yeah,
I'm just saying,
reptilians,
it's
man.
like no other cat has those type of eyes except for reptilians have those type of eyes with the slit.
I know. Mm-hmm.
I just want to, if anybody knows
It's
out there, leave it in
scary,
the
man.
chat, leave it in the
Hey,
comments.
I want to throw this back at you there, LT. Okay.
Yeah.
Why is it a man can wear a sock, a small sock, a
Just a
heel
little
sock, whatever, in a pair of tennis shoes
Hold
and
on.
walk around a theme park and go home and his feet are completely dry? But if he doesn't wear socks, 15 minutes in the theme park, his feet start sweating.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Hey,
Devo and I,
yeah, what the
Yeah.
hell's
or
that?
anybody
Was that?
does.
Well,
Yeah.
it's a fucking cotton sock, bro. This cotton sock soaks up all the moisture.
No, because your feet are dry when you get home. You
But
never sweat.
they're probably stinky.
Well,
Yeah.
no, but why? No, one trip with your socks, brand new pair of socks.
I don't know, man.
You
I mean,
go-
it's the
you
same
go-
question. You can ask, hey, how the hell did you fit 4 guys on one bar stool?
I
mean,
think you ought to
what the
ask
hell?
Google.
I'd say, listen, here's what we're going to do. Here's what we're going to do. If we do go to Branson, here's what we're going to do. One of the two of us, we want to buy 2 new pairs of shoes. Doesn't have to be the same kind or nothing, but one of us is going to wear socks and the other one's not.
Fuck that. I ain't going with, no, that ain't happening.
Why? Are you scared?
A cat's eyes are different to pay they hunt.
What?
Pray.
Prey.
Well,
they hunt.
doesn't a lion hunt prey too? I mean, doesn't a bobcat, doesn't a panther, doesn't a jaguar hunt prey?
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean,
yes,
come
they
on,
do.
guys. Come
And
on.
look,
Thanks for thanks for your answer, but no, I don't buy that. I mean, I just
All
don't
of them are
understand where did they get that gene for their eyeballs? If
Yeah.
they act like a lion, they act like any type of cat. They hunt, they purr,
Yeah.
they pounce. They scratch. They got claws, all
All right.
fours.
Look,
But the
look,
eyes are
here's
different.
the
8
answer.
minutes.
I just looked at my cat. I just looked deep in his eyes, and he told me.
And you fell in love.
Yeah. No, he just told me what happened, the history of the cat.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, he said back in the days of the pyramids. Oh, wait a minute. Even farther back then, he said, he's looking at me, he's like, no, farther back. Yeah, farther back. They were part of the Anunnaki. Therefore, some of it was reptilian in the trait, and that's where they got that. But they helped build the pyramids, she's telling me.
Okay, before
Oh,
I
no,
leave,
wait a minute. Oh, no, she wants to treat. That's what she said. Sorry,
you
I don't
stupid
know.
ass. You stupid ass.
Before the cat gets it.
Hold on, I got one more before we leave. I got one more.
All right, man, blow our mind.
Well, there's just one more before, because I know you guys are gonna go rumble, and I'm about to go lay down and go watch a movie. Okay,
Hey,
so if evolution says that we come from primates, that we evolved from primates, right? You guys listening?
I'm listening, but I ain't believing.
Okay. If they say we evolved from primates, why are we here and primates are still here?
I know we should be able to coexist, should we?
No, but I'm just saying, if we
I'd be able to.
where did the
I ought to be
split
able to
come
go up
from?
to a gorilla and go, ooh, 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 ah, and he know what the fuck I'm saying.
Well, you see, I could see that Upstate didn't far fall from that gene pool.
Yeah.
He didn't evolve that much. Okay.
Right,
No, but what I'm saying is, if they're saying that we evolved from gorillas, chimpanzees to Neanderthals to humans, why is there still
champ? Yeah,
champs?
exactly. Why is there
okay.
still a prototype?
Right?
Why
Who
is
split us? Who put that extra gene? Who put that
why is
extra
there still
gene
a
in us?
Exactly. Come on, man.
Okay. Just something to make you go,
No, something to say. Come on, stupid.
What the hell is that? Is that your new medicine cabinet?
Yeah. Oh, did you like that? Look.
What the hell?
Man, it's an ice box, right?
How convenient.
I got weed. I've got my juices, all my Mary Jane, my dabs.
Wow, very convenient.
Oh, and all my weeds up there, like my jars that I grew, and my 1,000 milligram of stuff. I don't suggest anybody.
That's my medicine cabinet, bro. Right there.
Weed.
What the hell?
A bunch of it. There's more in there. But
well, I say everybody in chat, let's head out towards these places where you guys are at. Have a big ass meet and greet and a barbecue.
Yep, let's
damn sure we'll get fucked up.
Anyway, I'll let you boys go, bro. Nice talking to you guys. Have a good evening. Devo, enjoy your day in church tomorrow for a couple hours, whatever you do with your kid, just give him a hug and say he's great.
Wow, Queen's in the rumble, dude.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Everybody, let's go.
I just now noticed that. Yeah. Hey, rock on, Queen. Oh, my God. You know what?
Queen Googled it.
Oh, my goodness, dude. She's like, whoo. Hell yeah. And
she's like your backdoor man.
No. Ooh. Oh, really?
What the hell?
What does that mean? Yeah, what does that mean?
What the fuck? What the hell?
He has little maneuvers he does on his.
No, I think he's watching. I think he's watching the second episode of Backdoor Mountain. I think it's called
Backdoor Mountain.
Broke ass mountain.
What the hell was that? Upstate?
Broke ass mountain, the squeakle.
Backdoor Mountain.
Yeah.
You're talking about she's your backdoor. She's your backdoor man. What the fuck?
The sequel coming soon.
No, the squeak wolf. No
what
diddy.
No.
Ooh.
You guys, yeah, you guys are too old, bro. Those are old ass lungs, bro.
Yeah, no shit, man. He's like, I'll guarantee you, man. I could take one, dry it out, and sharpen a knife on it later.
Let me know when you guys are gonna come through.
Hey,
so
man,
I can set up everything, bro.
All right, we're thinking about it.
Even if it's for a weekend, bro.
No, it'd be like for a night. That's it. Not that day.
Yeah, in and out.
Get back to work.
Hey, listen, LT. Look, I got a job now. 8 to 5. Yeah.
Oh yeah. I was about to ask you, how's OnlyFans going for you?
Hey man, I'm $15 an hour.
There you go, baby. Shit. What are you charging for farting in a glass and sending it out in a glass cup and
Oh
sending
no,
it out?
we ain't built up to that yet.
I do that
Oh,
free.
We ain't built up to
Look,
that
I'll
yet.
do that free. You want me to drop a turd in there and cost you though?
We're still pissing in
This
underwear, new
motherfucker.
underwear,
Upstate, you're an
and shit
idiot, bro.
and stuff. You know what I'm
Upstate, you're an idiot. Okay, hold on. Somebody read this.
saying? Scientists have known that we've had great discoveries, but Jesus died on the cross for your sins, and He's coming back. You guys seek Him. Amen, sister.
Uh-huh.
That's right.
Amen. That's my queen.
That's my queen.
That's my queen. You know what? My bike's LT.
Say what?
My bike's down. Rosie's
What
down.
happened?
The cable broke on me, man. I was off. I had to drag her home in a trailer, but she's home. She's in her spot. But I have all the parts and everything, and I've watched several videos. But man, I don't know if I want to break into my bike like that. You know what I mean? And there's a guy that I know in a town not very far from me, and if I drag it there, he'll only charge me $80 to change the oil and everything. And that's unheard of. I mean, if I buy all the gasket, the oils, and everything, yeah.
Mhm.
And do all of
My bike, I was riding it the other day. Today I didn't really ride it. It's too damn hot out here today.
Oh, come on, man.
Oh, dude, I'm serious, man. And everybody was driving to be stuck in traffic with that heat beaming on top of you.
Okay. Okay. Man, listen, Queen and I have rode. Man, are we frozen? Upstate.
Is.
Oh, okay. Man, listen, Queen and I have rode before. Listen, man, we've rode before, and it was so damn hot. I didn't have no shirt on, right? And she had like a tank top thing on, no helmets or nothing. And we're driving along through there, and I pulled up to my buddy, and I said, he goes, man, where's your shirt? I said, it's hot. He goes, and he's got a shield and speakers and all this, so he's all like comfortable and shit. Here I am, like nothing but handlebars, man, 14-inch eggs. And I'm like, dude, it's hotter than hell. He said, well, we only got 25 more miles, man. You'll be all right.
Oh, wow.
I said, is this illegal? He said, I don't know. He said, you just better hope you don't lay this bitch down. I said, no, I ain't worried about that. I said, is it illegal for me to drive around with no shirt, naked? He said, not that I know. Light turned green. Here we go. But yeah, I've done that, man. I've rode in the heat, man. And he's told me, he said, dude, you don't want to ride your bike in the heat because they're air cooled and it's all overheat.
Yeah, the fan kept coming on. I got to do an oil change on it, right?
Yeah.
So I looked up how to do it. I found the package, the oil and everything for that engine, for that bike. It's like maybe $64 or $84, right?
Listen. How much would it cost you, LT? Listen, how much would it cost you if you took it to wherever you bought it?
That's why I'm getting at.
Okay.
300. I don't know if this woman told me wrong.
No,
they try to tell me $325.
That's right.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So I figure, you know what? Let me, because they said after I get that done, I won't have to do another oil change for another 5,000 miles.
Best way to do it is to learn how to do it yourself.
Yeah. Well, I seen one video, some guy did it, but then he turned it on. It sounded like shit, and I got scared.
Oh.
Damn.
And then some other guy did his, and his was fine. So I'm like, wait a minute, did he do something wrong or what?
It's probably, listen, cameras have like different. Yeah, I had a video of me, man. Like I started my bike. It's dirty as hell too, LT. I mean,
what the hell, bro? Wipe that shit down, bro.
I just rolled it out. I just rolled it out of storage. Okay, fired it up, and it was like blah 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 blah. I was videotaping it, and I walked around it while I was at work, and I was saying, wow, I can't believe I got that many views on this. He goes, what is that? A tractor? Because I was looking at it. I said, no. And I turned my phone around. He goes, oh, damn, you got a Harley? And I said, yeah. He goes, man, that thing sounds like a tractor. I said, yeah. 2,600 views, man.
Wow.
And, but when I showed everybody the bike, and then I walked around, it's a 15-second video, and I turned to myself and I said, yeah, I know it's dirty, but where's yours?
Oof.
Ooh, yeah, I throw some Devoism on them. I don't care.
What size engine you got?
Good question. It's a 2015 Harley Road King. It was stocked at one something.
Says it right there on the block.
No, yeah. Well, no. See,
1,000,
then
1,300.
well, no,
1,200.
I don't know because as soon as a dealer bought it, the original my bike, a dealer bought it. It had it took in and had hot rod parts put in the engine. Had a thing on the handlebars where you can tune the engine to stage it, to drag it or whatever, ride hard, whatever. But it's got a box on it, man, a tuner.
Yeah, they have one for
After
this
that-
freaking bike, bro.
After that, he sold it back to the company, and it wound up in Fort Smith, Arkansas from Tennessee. My son-in-law bought it, rode it for a couple of years. Him and my daughter got divorced. He got rid of it. I said, I'll buy it. And I've been riding it, man, faithfully ever since then.
How many years?
Probably about four years now. Maybe. I don't know. But yeah, me and Queen, we love it. But it's broke down now. I got a cable issue and I got all the parts and everything. I just don't have an oil change. I need to get an oil change, and I think I'm gonna drag it to my buddy Troubles. And then me and Trouble, he's gonna walk me through it. He does his own stuff on his bike. He's an old biker.
Shit.
You know what I mean? He's an old biker, and he's got a bike that's new like mine. He does all his stuff.
Somebody ran up and kicked LT in the nuts.
Hey,
No, man. Why does it hurt so bad sitting on the concrete and then to try to get up? It's like shit.
dude, you know why? Because you got them skinny ass buns.
What buns? They ain't got it no more. Oh shit.
Hey
Oh,
guys, my old lady's tripping, saying that I need to come and eat.
Well,
I'm gonna take a shower.
That's right. You better
I gotta
listen,
get this
man.
cut off. It'll be all gone tomorrow.
You better listen to the boss, bro. Okay, that's the boss, bro. You're a beta.
Man,
Just always remember that. Always
I
remember, in
know.
your home, you're beta. Your wife, she's the alpha.
Yes, she is.
Hey, don't feel bad. Don't say it real loud. It's only between us three. My wife's the beta too. My wife's the beta too, bro.
Mine's like I'm fixing to alpha omega her ass.
I'm gonna give my old lady a little pie.
Look, LT,
Anyway,
thanks
guys.
for tuning in, brother.
Yes, sir. Thanks for inviting me, guys. I'll talk to you guys soon. Be safe.
Always, man. You
Peace,
too.
love, and weed, brother.
Hey, Upstate, go eat and everything. I'm gonna go in here. Look, I got leftovers from Texas Roadhouse, baby. I'm gonna tear that. I didn't even touch my potato. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
Yeah. Hey, man.
They're good taters.
Oh, they're damn good tater with bacon. Hey, everybody out there in Kick, Rumble, and YouTube, man, thank you guys for spending your evening with us, man, on DTV. Until tomorrow evening, late, maybe. I don't know. Peace, love, and weed. And pet your local pussy.
Yeah, I don't have one to pet in here. I just told her to get out.
Oh.